Okay, now I'm unmuted. Good evening, or rather, I should say, good late evening. This is a little bit early for me, but okay. I said we're going to do this. So, y'all, I'm sitting here and I got everything all started, everything all in order. And I'm like, it may not be like 100 people in the chat, but I at least expect two or three. Well, I had started my theme, did everything, and hadn't hit live. So now that I've got that straight, I am live. And I would like to say first on the moonwalk, we had Shirley's divorce finally and my tie. Who else do we have here? We have Leo Lady and Miss Lorraine, Deborah C. How are y'all doing this evening? I was sitting here, I had something all planned, something that I have the thumbnail that has been made up for a few weeks now, and I just haven't done it. And that's what I was getting ready to do tonight. And then I sat down and I was like, no, I've got a few more of these calls that I kind of want to do, at least before the weekend is up. So that's what we are going to do. And the first, it is my goal to do two, but the first one is long, so I might not get there, but that is my goal. Hey, NY Chill One, how are you doing? So we are going to get started. We're going to be talking about our favorite love during lockup couple, Sonya and Nesto. And the first one that we are going to be reviewing is what do you call when she discusses Krill and writing the letter and all this kind of foolishness. So without further ado, let me share my screen and we will get on with it because I don't want to waste no time. Okay, let me reduce this. All right. So here we go. We are going to get into this call with Sonya and her jail boo. Here we go.
Made by Ernest Williams while in jail. These calls were made on January 13th and 14th, 2023. This was right after Nesto was first charged with CP. In this first call, you will hear Nesto and Sonya talk about his attorney. Sonya says that she told this attorney to stop communicating with Shirley. You will hear her read out an email that she wrote to him concerning this. Take a listen.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good. They brought me back a little early today.
Huh?
They brought me back over here. I can't hardly hear you. You must be driving.
I'm driving. Go ahead. What you say?
They brought me back a little early today. That was good.
They didn't give you a bond.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't give you a bond. I'm sorry.
Now, for me, it's the fact that he went to court and she had to ask him that. If I am not mistaken, and I could be, this hearing was in front of Manning. And we know Manning does Zoom court, but even if I'm wrong, if he was before Judge Adams, we know people recorded that too. So here again, she is not up paying attention to the things that she, as his defender, law assistant, and secretary, she's not doing any of the duties, or at least she's not doing them properly. Hi, Southside Chi-Town. And I'll be glad when she gets someplace where I put on the closed caption. He's slurring and she's driving or doing whatever it is she's doing. So here we go.
No, they didn't give me no bond. I told you everybody gonna give me no bond. And that motherfucker there, did he give me a bond? Did he give me on other shit?
No, I see nothing different on the screen.
You know why? Because he was lying the whole time. Okay, let me tell you another thing. The man, the DA showed up on the thing. You know, he said
What happened?
the DA, do I need to call you back?
No, tell me now. I'm just, car was just fucking. Go ahead now, what?
I said that, so the DA was on screen. He said, I'm not in charge of the case, but I'm just overseeing. I just want to see what's going on, see how it turned out. He said he did talk to Pinocchio yesterday, and he said he did call him and talk to him yesterday. And he said and told him, no, he's not going to be on this case. Okay, so then they put me with a fucking officer in there 5
Hey, Dimples Wimples.
fucking minutes, don't he? He don't even have a fucking license together yet to really be there. That motherfucker was studying. Man, that lady say, listen, I'm not going to give you one.
If he didn't have the license to practice in Georgia, he wouldn't have been the one on the case.
Because you have 5 open joints going on right now. That's the only reason I'm not giving it to you. Straight up.
The judge says you have 5 open joints right now. And that's why I'm not going to give it to you. Hey, Miss ICU too. The judge said 5 different joints. Okay, y'all?
I had the worstest mouthpiece ever.
The
Before
worstest.
that, the jailer called and say, asked Pinocchio was he represent. He didn't get on the phone. He told whoever he was talking to, just say it. No, I'm not representing. And all he needed to do is just talk for me today. He didn't need to take the whole thing on. And it ain't what they say. With the pass on information to me yesterday, that shit ain't nothing like that.
I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know if sex crimes is extra money. But, if that's not, my neck of the woods, then I'm not going to go there. So, and he's not obligated to.
Oh.
But the thing, it's from the day you got arrested. That's the date on it. I thought I came up today to date.
Yeah.
So it's from 7/7. So it's whatever they think that's in your phone or whatever position they claim they got of you.
Hey, Cupcake.
Right. I got that part. They just read all that. But and on top of that is it's not somebody, some dog and all that shit. That shit went nowhere, and no conversation, no nothing. I don't know where the fuck that came from, because that threw me all the way off.
That throwed him all the way off, but he had, I believe, he either had suspicion or warning that those charges, because this is January 2023 of this call, and that was the date of the court hearing. No, he had to have known now, I think, because we knew about this back in July of 2023. That's right, my tie, the worstest mouth, not mouth, but mouthpiece. That's right.
He said some dog. A kid and a dog?
Yeah.
A kid and a dog.
Well, I thought it was what was conversated yesterday.
But it was something with an animal and a child. That's what they're trying to say. A child pornography, but was something with an animal. And in order for it to be pornography, the kid got to be naked or doing some type of sexual act with the
Right,
animal.
right.
Duh. And they were.
But that wasn't nothing like that. Them folks said they wasn't nothing like that at all. And that's not what the charge is for.
Well, what they say the charge is for?
As for what you said was from 11 to 13, from 11 to 13. I'm trying to figure out who's the.
It's children with animals partially clothed. Why is he confused about that? Hey, it's too complicated. How are you doing?
11 out of fucking 13. What the fuck are they talking about? That shit didn't make no motherfucking sense at all.
Look, was it the picture I sent you of me? Look.
I'm trying to tell you now what's going on. I'm trying, and that probably was going on right there, and that probably was going on. I can't say because I don't want to say, but I'm gonna say this right here. That shit is so flim-flammy, and Pinocchio, he crossed me the fuck out.
That is so flim-flammy, and Pinocchio crossed him out. How dare he? Miss Lorraine says he knows what it is. He was watching. Listen, Miss Lorraine, I'm not sure if he goes to his hearings and he really and truly doesn't understand what's going on in them, or if he thinks that if he says it's different, it will be different. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Dimples Wimple said, I wonder if Sonya and Nesto were in special education classes. I don't know. Sonya, maybe not, but Nesto, Shirley's divorce finally said, flim-flammy. What? What in the world is that? The flim-flam. Usually when I say flim-flam, I'll be like, they was over to the farmer's market trying to sell that flim-flam and stuff that ain't really name brand. Something like that you might use flim-flam in. Or you might say, did I say hi, Leo lady? You might say something, or this that couch is too flim-flammy or something. I don't know his, I really don't know what he meant by it. Excomplicated said, oh my God, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shirley's divorce finally said, Nesto didn't pass pre-K. Not kindergarten, but pre-K.
He could have.
And he didn't come see you either, did he?
No.
I sent him a nice email today, a nice one, and I told him flat out all conversations between him and Shirley cease. Do not contact, do not talk to her. If it's regarding payment, I gave him Dion's number and your brother's number, and I said those are the people you talk to regarding payment. And regarding the case, you talk to me or the brother if you cannot talk to him. So that's it. And all conversations have to be professional.
So the conversations have to be with her. The lawyer can't call, let's say, his son or his play brother. It has to absolutely be her or his brother, who isn't really legally his brother. Hey, Golden Pearl, how are you doing? Southside Chi-Town said he thinks they are saying he was with the kid and animals. Okay, that's an explanation. That isn't it. Thank you so much, Southside Chi-Town, because that is an explanation. Although I don't know, that might be what he meant, but he knew, especially if he really was the one that downloaded the pictures.
From here on out, do not have no type of personal conversation with anybody on Nesto's account. That's me included.
Yeah, because this is a call up right here. When I tell you set up, because one guy I heard you say, hey, the folks said that you said the DA said he just don't believe that. It don't seem like that person cares.
Right. As I tell you, no one goes all their whole life.
The district attorney, someone who is presenting the case, someone who works in the office where they have the criminal charges, said they don't believe he did that because it's not in his character. The district attorney, someone from the district attorney's office has said that. Really? I want a recording of it. I want to see a transcript. I want something because I don't believe that Dimples Wimples said he is a disgusting bastard. Ditto. The ditto was me.
And sexual crimes is something that's like your whole life. People don't just wake up and do shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to sit in this motherfucker another 90 days. So what I'm gonna do is
Shirley's divorce said, who gave her the authority to make all these decisions, not to talk to Shirley? She made the decision and he actually gave her the authority. Miss Lorraine says, see, he listens to everything Sonya says. Goofy. It's complicated if you're talking about the, person saying that it's not, that it wasn't in his character. That would be he's saying that the district attorney was saying that. And I don't understand. He wasn't going to get bond on, and if he was, it wasn't going to be obtainable anyway. So, Leo Lady said that's what he heard in his little mind. DA said he did that ish. I can go with that one too, Leo Lady. That makes sense too. I do, Southside Chi-Town, I do agree, that might be the way that he took it, but I'm also on the fence that could be what was in his mind. Because I think he thinks if he says it, he can make it true. And if he believes it in his mind, he can achieve it. I really think that he thinks that way.
I'm gonna chill out for the day because I know ain't shit I can do. But I think I'm gonna have to hire somebody like Bruce Harvey or something like that. I got to get somebody who's strong and can defend me, and because I can't get
In
on
a consultation for this attorney that deal in sex crimes. I'm waiting for them to call me back.
Oh, you went? Oh, you already on that?
Yeah, you already know.
Okay, yeah. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my bond money and use it for that. Because I know,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
He is going to take his bond money to pay to, instead of, getting out, he's going to use that to pay for an attorney. What bond money? Is he speaking of this house that, is in his grandkids' name? Is that what he's speaking about? He doesn't even seem to know how Laverte is, and he really thinks she's going to sign over a house. Shirley's divorce finally said, now, how would the DA know his character? Come on, Nesto. You really believe that lie? The DA wouldn't, he don't know them. The DA don't know them folks. Dimples Wimples said Sonia's getting information from somebody's lawyer husband on half regurgitated information. And that is true because she will take some information that she got from somewhere else and repeat it. Miss Lorraine, I was getting ready to read your comment and you retracted it. Shirley's divorce finally says you have no born money and Shirley is done with you. Leo Lady said, Nesto who gonna pay for a new lawyer? What born money? You and Sonya is dumb. I'm telling you, it's that $45,000 already approved that she got in the mail. She gonna put that down on the attorney.
I'll let them in a minute and let them know that that's what I'm gonna do because I can get in there. See, here's what my thing is: if Pinocchio's good, say he do what he say he do, and them bonds show up like he said it is today. Guess what? The next person can do the same thing with just what I got now.
If I'm an attorney and I say I'm going to get you bond, That doesn't mean the judge is going to agree. And here again, he has a bond. He just can't afford to pay it. Miss Lorraine said he got to hire another lawyer with what money? With the Miss Lorraine with the bond money that he was going to use, from the house that's in Laverte's name, except for um, he don't own that house. His sisters do.
Mm-hmm. Right, you just go in front of a judge and have a better hearing instead of one of those little where they got all everybody at once going in, and they just in and out, in and out, in and out. Right, you just get one on the case, especially when they look in depth of the case, they can talk more about it to the judge and say, "Judge, it ain't what the case is saying. What the case is," and they'll be like, "For real? Yeah, no, it's not."
That's how you know she's never watched a Zoom court meeting. The lawyers have the same opportunity to speak in the Zoom court hearings that they have anywhere else. They have the same amount of time and everything. There are like a lot of people, because I think Judge Manning's, I think hers is like almost maybe 2 hours when she does. I mean, it also depends on who is on the case. But I guess she's thinking if it's one on one and he is the only one in the courtroom, that his lawyer could speak and prove the case and do all of these things. It's called a bond hearing, not a trial. So, I mean, he can't convince the judge that he's innocent. He's just there to convince the judge to let him out. Leo Lady says, only thing in Nesto's name is his criminal record. Word.
So we need a bond on this, and he has no history at all. At 50 years old, this man has no history. Sexual history.
That's the only.
Oh, you know what, Dimples Wimples? Yes, somebody does. And I think it was between like 75 and 150,000. I'm going to say that much because I can't quite remember, but that's the range. Now, if anybody else knows any different, please, let us know. But that's from what I can remember going back. That's what I can remember. It's complicated. Said, I don't understand how Shirley Strawberry allowed his ignorant ass to approach her talking like Charlie Brown in the Peanut Gang. I don't either. I don't either. Golden, because that would have been a turn off for me to hear him talking like that. Golden Pearl says he was bought out of the home years ago for $4,000 by his sister. Yes, I do know it was some time ago that he was bought out of that home. So it's not like he has like a lot of things that he can use. He doesn't have the home. He owns no property. What, all the vehicles were stolen? So he really doesn't have anything that he could use or that someone could use and sell to help get him out, to help get a lawyer or anything.
That's the only reason the lady said I can't give you now because of that.
Mm-hmm.
These cases that old boy said he gonna get gone. They ain't gone. This shit's still lingering. Everything is still bullshit. No movement.
Hey Tam Tam, I believe y'all that the like the theft by deception cases, there were some $25,000 cases, and then I think eventually it went up to 200,000 per case, because without the abuse charges, I think he was sitting at 800,000, and then the abuse charges is what put him over $1 million. Yeah, no, it's more than 30 grand, because I remember a phone call. I think I'm gonna look for it, but I think I remember a phone call. Well, as a matter of fact, Shirley's on this call, so she'll be on the other half of this call.
So guess what? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna call her, tell her, go and clear that tab up. Ain't nothing to talk.
I'm not sure, Leo. I'm sorry, Deborah C. Somebody in the chat said 4,000, and Deborah C says she thinks 12,000. It really, all I know is however much he sold it for, he did it many years ago. So I don't even know. See, that's why I said I think he thinks if he believes it in his mind, he can achieve it. So if he believed he still owned that house, somebody would sell it and give him his portion or sell his portion or something. That's what I really believe. I believe he thinks if he believes it, he can achieve it. Hey, Bible lady, how are you doing?
Talk about it no more. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Because he did me.
Mhm.
Because I'm going to tell you why I say he did me wrong. If he come in here and look out for a fucking nobody and getting her nothing, you know what I'm saying? And a straight fuck up, nigga just keep fucking up, ain't got no life, and the same damn age I am, man, I don't have no respect for that shit. That part I don't.
What?
You got what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you could at least spoke up. You talking about I don't take them kind. Man, come on. You know.
Well, the thing of it is, when I was reading the site,
Right.
you do have to specialize in that because of everything involved with the forensics, the pictures, everything involved with it. You want somebody that deals with that. You don't want nobody that don't deal in that shit.
I got you.
So they can make a bad situation worse. That's like going to a gynecologist and your foot hurt. You don't want to deal with nobody that deal with that and it's your toe.
Right. Okay.
So that
I can afford 14. I don't know. Now, from what I can see so far, I have ladies in the chat. If your foot hurts, are you going to go to a gynecologist? Is that what you're going to do? I'm curious. I mean, that was just dumb.
That is they got a whole ad on and they do nothing but sex, everything related to sex crimes, battery, pornography, prostitution. That's all they deal in. That's all they deal in.
Okay, cool. They here?
They're in Atlanta. Yes.
Okay, cool.
They're in Atlanta. 404 number.
All right, they gonna call you back?
And I tweeted out the thing. I'll call them if I don't hear anything. Let's see what's happening.
Well, I can't get on that thing no more. I can't do
no.
Man, they got me so tapped out. I can't do no social media. I can't do shit. But I'm telling you, I'm so goddamn wind up. This is as far as I can go right here. No, nothing. I can't get on shit. That's
why they say all of that?
I'm telling you what they said. And the killing part.
Those are your new terms? Is that what the DA said?
Yeah. No. That's what the judge said.
Oh, yeah, because they feel like children be on their
right.
and TikToking and all of that. Well, you know what? They treat you like you're guilty till you're found innocent. So that's just how the system works regardless. They don't treat nobody like you're innocent. They always treat people like they damn did it.
Oh, okay. But an email back.
That's fine. I mean, fuck social media. He ain't gonna email me back. You know he ain't feeling like a little girl.
Yeah, I'm done with that. You ain't tell me.
You already know what that shit is. He ain't feeling like a little girl. Oh no, I can't believe that. Because this is what I say. I'm gonna read it to you.
Huh?
Brace yourself. She is getting ready to read the letter that she wrote to Krill. Now, the other day we listened to something else that she read. I can't remember. But this time we are going to listen to a letter she wrote, Krill Lewis.
Brother. So this is what I said to him. I said, yesterday was very upsetting. As we again had to challenge him to push through with all of Nestor's cases. My position is to make sure he is represented to the best ability of his attorney.
He is represented to the ability of his attorney. Represented, that's what she said.
Stand until he's released. A few questions he brought yesterday need to be addressed when you go and visit him. One, he was wondering why, if a bond was going to be in place, would you come and visit him? Wouldn't he be free? He also was wondering why you told. I'm reading, guys. Okay, so I don't want to crash. He also was wondering why you told.
I didn't want to stop this, but she's driving down the road and reading this, and Can you imagine? She's trying to drive down the road and read an email that she wrote to a lawyer. This is unbelievable. You can't make it up.
His wife about the new events in his cases. He feels it is his place and duty to communicate all information to her, as he is keeping the situation separate from his marriage if possible. What is going on with isn't it the time frame?
How
Do we
can
need
he keep this separate from his marriage? His wife is the one paying for this stuff. So how is it possible for him to keep it separate? You know something? I, I saw Bible lady's comment, and it didn't hit me till now. Where Bible lady said, "Absolutely not. If my foot hurts, I'm going to a cardiologist." Duh. But anyway, Bible lady says she is reading and driving her scooter. That's what she's doing. Keep it separate. Shirley's paying, but they supposed to keep her out of the loop. And I've had this conversation before. I can remember there is a call, and I it's on here, and I reviewed it, where on the either the day before this, I don't know. It was Shirley and Dre on the phone. Shirley had already talked to the lawyer, and then he wanted Shirley to call Dre and tell Dre about, everything that was going on with the case. And he didn't seem to be bothered by it. He wasn't bothered by any of that and Krill communicating with Shirley until Sonya put her big toe in it.
to for somebody else to take care of that?
Let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else too. So I was in there. He sort of said, just said, yeah, he got money. He gonna measure. He done name out every lawyer I had. He named every lawyer I had. He named every lawyer I had, and said, yeah, he got money. Yeah, he got money.
I don't remember seeing any bond hearing where any attorney hollered out, "Yeah, he got money," and go down the list of attorneys that he has had thus far. I have not seen that in any of the court proceedings that I have watched, and I've watched them all. I even watched some of the one, that was done by infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. I watched that one. So I have never heard anybody run down his attorneys. I know a prosecutor wouldn't do it because they don't care. So I think that's another made up fact. I don't know why he lies and makes this stuff up.
Well,
He got money.
That what the DA told the judge.
I feel like take my bank account. I ain't got shit.
Man, I'm telling you what they did.
I haven't had income in 6 months, so how do I have money? I don't own property and stocks and bonds.
I'm telling you what they did, what they said.
That's fine. They can sit there and say that, but you can get your public defender. You don't have no money. Shit, you can count what your wife has.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Okay, so I said he does not want any further communication between you and his wife from today.
They are going to count what the wife has. Why? Because she's the wife.
Going forward, even about funds, no communication at all. He has told her as well. You will call his brother or his son regarding payment. All new developments in his case can be discussed or emailed with myself or his brother until he's released. Then he can talk to you, right? And he can't just talk to you if he wants to.
He can talk to me, but he don't. He want to do, and that ain't cool.
That ain't cool at all. This situation cannot be made personal with any party associated with Mr. Williams. All interactions must remain professional. Our only priority is to defend Nesto and make sure that he comes through these matters with the best outcome possible. We shall honor all of his requests respectfully. Thank you very much for your efforts made today.
The only problem is she's the one making the request, not him. That's the problem.
Regarding his defense, we understand these matters are crazy. Appreciate your hard work and effort. You gotta kind of soften the floor for people being feelings and shit. So I looked everything else up today. I haven't heard from him, or nor have I talked to him today. But I did text him and say to check his email. And I emailed him.
She texted him to tell him to check his email. You know what? If I were an attorney of his and I had to deal with this foolishness, he would need to put it in writing. I would not talk to her anymore until he put it in writing, granting me the authority to talk to her. She is not a relative. She is not a wife. And Krill shouldn't have never even started that. I don't care if she made the initial phone call or whatever. He shouldn't have even started that. And as an attorney, you need to put it in writing that I can talk to this person. And that's what I would do. Southside Chi-Town said, well, the brother or son better have the payments. Okay. And why should he, as an attorney, not speak to the person who is putting down the money? I would have to have some signed papers that were actually witnessed, giving me permission to talk to her before I talk to her.
Okay.
Did he read it?
You don't really know what an email if they read it or not.
No. Did he respond what you told him to say?
No, he didn't respond. No, he ain't gonna respond. He's being a feeling. He ain't gonna respond. Check it out of his feelings. I can't believe you know. Well, you shouldn't have said anything to his wife. It's not your place. That's not your. You're only supposed to talk to him and your client. That's who you work for. You don't work for nobody else but your client. If your client says don't and yes and no and okay, then that's what you do.
Okay.
That's your job. Point blank period. Nothing more. Nothing less.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not really worried about this one right here. This case here, I'm not really worried about that.
Oh, yeah, because the shit is a fucking far-fetched lie.
That part, I'm not even worried about that part.
For it to be far-fetched, it sure keeps hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Could have come with something stronger than that. That right there, when I heard and listening, like, what the fuck are they talking about? And I'm like, I'm not even worried about that part. They got me fucked up on that. For real.
Well, you don't even want the fucking case. That's the problem. You could have been home. You don't even want the case.
Huh?
Because now you got to get the arrest off your record. You got to get that shit completely took off your record.
I got everything got to be taken off.
All that shit got to be taken. All of that stuff with her, all that little bullshit, that little stuff.
I know that there's a way to get your record expunged, and I know Judge Mathis talks about it a lot, and about how, men who come out of jail who don't do that. But what I don't know, and I'm curious about, is what about someone who is a career criminal? I mean, hey, Justin's mom, if somebody is a career criminal, can you just go and get your record expunged? I mean, I would think there would have to be certain qualifications. If you have multiple theft by deceptions and things like that, can you just get it removed? Because I'm wondering, like, if you did a theft by deception, say in your 20s, and you're now in your 40s or your 50s, and you've not been arrested anymore, or you don't have any crimes like that, I could see that being expunged. But there's not been the only break you've had in your criminality is when you are in jail, and that's when you have a break. So I'm wondering, could somebody like him actually get his record expunged?
They're trying to tie into you. Oh, but we found it. No, that's some bullshit. Y'all now you're grasping at straws. Now y'all trying to make a case instead of I actually committed a crime and I do have a case. Y'all are fishing for a case.
Yeah.
Worry about people that's out here actually doing shit.
You can't fish for a case if there's no evidence. Shirley's divorce finally says Sonya wants to feel needed and wants to be of some relevance. That's why she didn't want Krill talking to Shirley. Well, remember, she's the hot friend, remember? She's the hot friend.
Okay.
Oh, it's complicated, said Nesto. Get your facts together. The investigator discovered that you didn't have any income from your fake businesses. The only income you had coming through your bank account was your wife's income. That's true. And Leo Lady said, The problem is he's a habitual offender. See, that's what I'm wondering. I mean, can somebody like that get their record expunged? I believe in fair chances, and I believe that people should be able to, if you truly turned your life around, you should be able to get your record expunged and things like that. But if you are still doing the same thing that you've always done, who's going to who's going to approve that? Like, say for example, like I said, we know for a fact it can be proven that he's a bigamist. We know it for a fact. But let's say all the other stuff goes away and all he has out of all of this is the bigamy, and then the Erica charges, because he gon' she's already pled. We know they got him for that at least. Say that happens, and say he's in jail till he's 68. He gets out. Is it fair for him to be able to expunge his record? I mean, I don't think so. Miss Lorraine says Krill was on some BS also for not talking to Shirley. All of them folks are shitty. Well, Krill talked to Shirley. I believe Krill is the one who let Shirley know about Sonya. Krill liked Shirley. Justin's mom says with the recidivism rate, there's no way they're going to expunge anything of his record. And I agree with that. Hey, Jackson Tabasco and Karen S. Um, Karen S. says, you know what was hot? That one waffle you burnt in the oven. So she's not the hot girlfriend. The only thing hot her way is that waffle.
People that's not doing stuff. Man hours, that's money.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
That's money.
Yeah, I'm not really worried.
And it's harassment, because you know what? They know with some bullshit.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
straight harassment.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's straight harassment. That's all that shit is. It's harassment.
But you're right what you're saying. I'm cool with that. I'm good. Thank you for doing that for me. I'm going to get right on them. So you contact them. I'm going to get that bread right on over to them.
He going to get that
Just
bread
let her know,
right on over to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
That man is not so friends, and I try to be friends with him, and I'll be kicking with him.
No,
Cut the cord.
Oh, come on.
Cut the cord.
Yeah,
Block him on your phone.
Yeah, I'm finna get on there right now, because see that's a dagger, and I don't know why a person want a dagger.
Well, that's added pressure. No, I don't think his intent was, but he did it. That's what I'm saying. Because he's trying to be in the loop and it's just the intent wasn't vicious, but the outcome was fucked up. Yeah. That's why I said what I said in the email. Keep everything professional, and don't try to get personal with nobody in his camp. And his wife is in his camp. Don't try to get personal. Don't try to be calling. Don't call her at all. And she knows you're not supposed to call her.
It's just the nerve for me, the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall for her to just say that. You're not supposed to call her. She knows she's not supposed to be talking to you. What is this? Miss Lorraine says, really, everything Sonya says is the truth. Good help. Keep him locked up. That is very helpful. She is being very helpful to the prosecution. Leo Lady said, how in the strawberry letter? She says, how in the strawberry letter can Nesto block a call? Now, Leo Lady, sometimes, because I know I stop and I do a lot of commentary, so sometimes I hear things and I don't stop. I just let it go. But as soon as she said it, I said, how is he going to block a call? I don't understand. Hey, Major's wife, I don't know who she thinks she is. Yeah, blocking a call from jail. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on
If it's
that.
a money question, you call his brother or you call his son. That's it.
That's it. But it ain't gonna get that far. Cause they finna go knock that down right now.
It's not been knocked down yet, but if it's a money question, you call his son or his brother. Why? They don't have it. So why? Krill knows who's paying him.
Yeah, but he's still gonna have to. I mean, I'm gonna check. He got court on the 19th. Remember that.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna send on the 18th. I'm gonna send him a reminder because he didn't know.
See?
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Make sure because he ain't about to drop the ball on shit.
So basically, I got to sit here for another 2 months and a half.
No, no,
You understand
because
what
you
I'm saying?
still. It's not. It's no because they can get in and talk to somebody and change that. Or,
Yeah, they can.
you know, they can sit down and have more of an in-depth conversation with your judge. Your actual judge can give you a bond on that case. So the judge you're assigned to can give you a bond on that.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So
You're
I'm
absolutely
gonna just shoot them an email today and you know find out if at all possible. You know, since he's been in discussions with the VA and the VA is not handling that case, but the judge is sitting in on for your other cases. That
right.
can she do a bond? But he don't want to be on the case at all, so I think he don't want to even speak on it to get his name on it.
Well,
Because sometimes they don't let you off. But
that's right. That's right. That's what they said. They told me that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
And you don't
definitely
want
told me that.
you definitely don't want him on it if he don't know what the hell he's doing when it comes to that. And if you
No,
say you
no,
don't
no.
want it, don't even give it. I don't know. Don't worry about it. I'll have somebody else do it.
Yeah. But
You ain't gotta do it.
I had to go get some more honey. I don't know, Major's wife. I don't know how you can tell an attorney not to speak to the client's wife or tell the wife she can't speak to the attorney she's paying for her husband. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Leo Lady said Dion and Lamont are the best ones to call so he can keep Big Hoover. Dimples Wimple said Miss Lorraine, Lamont, and Sonya might have the same. Dimples Wimples. Leo Lady said, Sonya, you're right. No, not 2 months, but a year and 11 months and counting. And Southside Chi-Town says, no one can call him dummy. Miss Lorraine said, Legacy, you do know Tight Suit Hoover and Joe are listening to your channel. Yeah, I hope they are. And I hope Sean buys a bigger suit. And Joe, you know, you're kind of suspicious to me, Joe, because I don't understand why you are talking to her as often as you are either. But how y'all doing?
Okay. Well, it's 3 o'clock, and the other thing. What if I wasn't going today on that? What if I didn't have that at all?
Would you have been free?
There you go.
You see what that bond is doing because he said it had no bearing on what he was doing and no interference.
Thank you.
So still go ahead and file it because once it's filed and they see you got a bond on everything but this, then let's just be it because you was already paid to do that. So do
There
it.
you go.
You was paid to do that. So go forward and do that. And say, oh, you get a bond. I'll get a bond.
Yeah, I know that part. I've been through this process before, but
I know.
I know
A
what I got to
Goodwill
speed up on.
mattress, Dimples
That's
Wimples.
all. Yeah, I know what I got to speed up on with this case right here. I can't play it all with it.
No.
Not at all. So, but I just
Just
need
got to weather the storm, go through this nightmare of a fucking reality.
man, you know, the killer part was when they said, hey, you can't talk nobody 18 and under. That shit crushed me when they said that. That was a cold shit.
This man has been in jail since July of 2022. Please tell me, who was he talking to under the age of 18? Who? We ain't heard those calls. Karen S. said, what does Sonya and a toddler have in common? They both wear onesies and white shoes and make a lot of noise with no substance. Justin's mom says they are so dumb. He has a bond. He just can't pay it. And that's what he was thinking. He was saying, Krill, he should have got him a bond on that stuff. Does he realize just because you have a bond on these cases doesn't mean the bond that they give you on these other cases is going to be achievable? You can't even pay the 800,000 that you're sitting on now. So how on earth are you going to pay, an additional bond? I don't understand why he keeps saying that. And Krell was right. He was going to get him a bond. He has a bond. He just happens to have one he can't pay. So he has one.
Right there to me.
Until this is over. Yeah. So the sideline. Because they treat you like you did until they figure out.
Wow. So I can't see nothing else. So I can't write you nothing. I can't do shit.
You can't write who?
I can't write you. I can't write nobody.
On that thing no more?
Yeah, you can't even do that no more. They put that on that too.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they.
I'm convinced she doesn't listen. He already told her he couldn't use anything.
How old I am? It's just damn.
It don't
That's
matter. It don't matter. I'm supposed to say no nothing. No nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What?
Yeah, man.
No outside communication. You can talk on the phone though, right?
I can do that. That's it.
Okay,
He's on the phone with you now.
But they still monitor all of that shit. They stupid shit.
Man, I'm telling you.
That shit is crazy.
Yes, it is. You want to hear something funny? He say no contact with whoever in the party. There wasn't nobody.
Whoever in the party.
Yeah. What was supposed they accused me of? You
supposed to be in a party?
Yeah. The person, whoever the people supposed to, whoever supposed to be on the picture or whatever.
Sonya doesn't understand what he's saying, but in her defense, listen to what he's saying. I wouldn't understand it either.
Oh. Do you even know what they talking about?
Thank you very much.
Well, then why are you
Exactly.
complaining?
And if anything, it's a grown woman. Whoever it is grown. They're damn sure ain't no child.
But they brain no.
If they say you can't speak to the people who are in the pictures and you don't know what pictures they're talking about and you don't have no pictures and no children's in inappropriate positions, why are you worried about it? Why do you care that they say no contact?
Don't think like that. They don't think like that.
I wonder if that's me. No. But no, not with no animals.
Ain't no telling. I mean,
They'll be like, oh, this is what we saw. Man, she's 50-something years old. What are you talking about?
Well, hey, all I know is when it comes down to that, I'm in the clear. I know that for
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in the clear for a fact.
For a fact, y'all, for a fact. What you blowing for, Nesto?
I don't know. You feel a little bit better though?
Just a little tad. I mean, yeah.
I mean, you got disappointed with that whole your bond thing being delayed.
But I had to figure it out. That's all. Sometimes you have to sit down and figure shit out. I had to sit down and figure it out. I figured it out.
You figured it out, y'all.
Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I figured it out. So I'm gonna let them work. They got to get that shit off of me. If they get that shit off me like they said, they promised me they would, then everything be just dandy.
Yeah, all that shit that's tied to that girl, that need to be a freaking dismissal. That's the stupid shit.
So, but
your ass was a victim of her bullshit.
I'm a victim of everything right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, basically.
I am, man. I really am. I'm really just.
That's some Roswell shit, though, because that's 7-7. That's Roswell. And they sitting here mad because, oh, damn it, we ain't got shit. Yeah. Well, let's make something out of this, even though it ain't shit. Let's put
They can't make anything out of something if there's no evidence of it. Dimples Wimple said, I'm still convinced Sonya has been sitting in between the bumper for a long time.
this on them, just so they could be on his record.
They did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did that.
Did you know Martin Luther King was Monday, the holiday?
It's a holiday, man. It's a holiday.
I had my flight coming back so early on Monday, and then my boss was like, "See you Tuesday." I'm like, "No, I'll be back on Monday." He was like, "No, it's a holiday." I'm like, "Fuck." I could have left Monday night, but I'll leave Monday morning. It's cool.
Yeah.
Get some shit out the way.
Yeah.
Get some shit out the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to feel better. And
See, this is the thing, Justin's mom. Justin's mom says, what parallel universe does Nesto believe that he is a victim? He believes that he is a victim in the Nesto cinematic universe. That's where.
it's so today was a better day, even though it wasn't completely better. But just knowing that you knew it was some bullshit yesterday, but it's just now that you are certain that it's bullshit.
Yeah, I definitely know that part. That part I do know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even worried about that part. I'm not even worried about that part. That part I'm not worried about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even concerned about that. That I'm not worried about. I promise you, I ain't. First, I was mad. You know what I'm saying? I was really mad because that's a real low speed right there. But in reality,
I know, right, Miss Lorraine? Does anybody know what if the I think I can remember by reading that Rico that those assault crimes weren't in the Rico, but are they now? I'm not sure. Does anybody know?
as facts, no, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at
Right.
that. I know that's bullshit. So that I do know for sure. So, and yeah, I know that. And he didn't even do nothing with Henry because it's still up. But the good thing about it, if I got to sit here just a little longer, that'll be gone too by itself.
Right.
He let no, not yet. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jackson Tabasco. He wait a minute.
So I'm looking at well, I don't know what's gonna happen.
He has let Sonya convince him that, say, for example, you write a bad check and you get 90 days in jail. She has convinced him that, oh, well, you've been in jail all this time. You only get such amount of time for this, or you only get 1 year probation. You've been in jail all this time. So you've already served that. No, you have to be convicted. And then, if the judge wants to do something with your sentence where you get time served or a certain amount of days, then he or she can do that. But just because you're in jail for 3-4 years waiting for your trial to come up doesn't mean that some of those charges fall by the wayside. It just doesn't happen like that.
Happen. But I'm counting my days to March 11th.
I'll count no days. Just go through.
That's 90 days.
I thought that's what people
That's
do
90
in
days.
jail.
Just go.
You have 1
Ooh.
minute remaining.
Thank you.
What time you gonna call me?
I'm gonna call you back. What, about an hour or two? How's that tip?
Hour. I should be home by the end of the hour.
All right. Okay. Love you.
5 o'clock is fine. Call your brother, cause he called me early.
Okay, I'm gonna call. Okay.
Call your brother. I love you.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Bye, baby.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
In this next call, Nesto sounds discouraged as he tells Sonya about a conversation that he had with Shirley. The conversation was about Nesto's attorney and the CP charges. The video containing the conversation Nesto's referencing will be linked at the end of this video.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
How was your
Oh,
visit?
how you know that?
Because I called him.
Okay.
What he said.
Uh, I'm just burnt out, man.
I know.
I'm burnt the fuck out.
It's
You know,
exhausting.
what you say?
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting, man. It's exhausting. It's really exhausting. I just burnt out. And what I will say is, I am blessed to get the money to be able to pay somebody. But being
Mm-hmm.
blessed to pay somebody, I don't feel. Well, here's the thing.
Hey, Lovejoy.
Well, I was calling you back for maybe one time
Mm-hmm.
that she knew that I wasn't getting out anyway because he already done told her. He already set it up as I wasn't getting out because that was coming up.
Okay, so what did he say about still going through with the bond now?
It's not going through because of that.
They are thick in the head. Hello, Lord, you know. Dimples Wimple said he is so fucking rude. He never asks how anyone is doing. No, he doesn't. He doesn't care how anybody is doing. He just goes right into. Does he even say hello? Does I mean now that I think about it, half the time he doesn't say hello. But she said, as an opening to the call, it's always, "Are you are you busy?" Yes, you really are right, Dimples Wimples.
That because of the case that
I,
he sent.
oh, but he said it was the guy said it was no bearing. That's what he told
I,
me
I,
yesterday.
I know.
I honestly think that try to do my best, Jackson Tabasco. I really think that he thought he could get bond. I mean, or did he? Do y'all think he thought he could get bond and get out, and those other charges that are pending and that he's wait? I mean, did he think that? Then he would go back and get a bond for the pending charges. Okay. As Complicated says, since Nesto made her coach and she knows the law, he should have hired her to be his illegal attorney. I mean, attorney. Yeah, wait, he could have gone pro se, or he could have asked, could he go pro se with assistance of counsel from a paralegal who didn't really go to school?
Oh, what he told you. I'm saying what he
So
told
what?
me today.
Something. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And I know. And
Mm-hmm.
so he told me that
Dimples Wimples is going to invoke the kidney puncher, like saying Candyman.
after she told me, because I like, man, that shit what you saying to me ain't making no sense. That's what I was telling her. The truth. That
Mm-hmm.
shit what you saying ain't making no sense. But he tried. Now listen, man, this is no time to be passive with no fucking body. He said, I said, yeah, he called you and told your job wasn't gonna get done. Your job wasn't
Mm-hmm.
good. Talking about, yeah, talking about he agreed to one. He didn't agree to all of them. Now
He
he
agreed
back.
to one. That don't sound right.
Yeah.
He
He
agreed to he. No, he agreed to all of them because he
Thank
said you're getting out. So you're getting out doesn't mean one bond. When you got three, when you got six with no bond, that's not one. That's all six.
you. Yeah.
He said he's getting out.
he said he's getting out. He's got one bond. He does have one bond on multiple cases which ends up being, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So when he said one, I don't think he meant one like the number one. I just think he meant, oh, you're gonna get one. Like if you say, "Can I have a chair?" I said, "Sure. I'll get you one." I think it was one. Well, no, that's not a good example. That's not a good example. One will come to me, But y'all get what I'm saying. Hey, Crystal Carrington, she says she's so small, her clothes won't even stay on. Okay, Justin's mom said, remember he has an outstanding warrant in another county. Remember that's gonna fall. Remember that's gonna fall off because he's already been in there for so long. That's gonna fall off. So she said, remember he has an outstanding warrant in another county that if he does get out on bail from Cobb, he has to go to another county to be arrested. And I think they will probably arrest him right there in jail. So I don't even think he would get out with that. But thank you for reminding me of that. But saying one, I'm trying to think of an example and I can't think of one. Dimple Swimple said he has warrants across the USA. That's right, because remember, he also has, in California. And I don't know why I keep wanting to add Vegas in there, but for some reason, I keep saying Vegas, and I don't know why or where I am getting that from.
He will out by Wednesday. What does that mean? That means a bond.
I know what you're saying. I mean, because I'm exhausted with it. Because I've been stressing this shit so goddamn long. I'm gonna give it a break. Get in that shower, go to sleep. Because I know what I'm talking about.
Y'all do know what I'm talking about when I say Krill said you're gonna get one. That he didn't mean for like all of his stuff. He just meant you're gonna get like in general. That's it. That's a good example. Like he meant you're gonna get one. That was like an in general statement. It wasn't like you're not gonna have to pay bond for these crimes, the separate case in a separate court. I think that he meant I think that he just meant you're gonna get a bond. Jackson Tabasco said, didn't he commit a crime in Kentucky? Yeah, he did. Over there at Houston Foodie's channel, she has the number 9, the one who's number 9 on the RICO. She has an interview with her over there. And then I don't know if he has additional charges in Kentucky other than that, but that's sort of kind of like him, having something in Kentucky.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're talking about. And then you tell me, don't go get no other blah. I'm saying, man, I'm not trying to sit here that long like that. You know how old I am? Man, you saying me, yeah, but you free. I'm not free.
Right.
You know,
There's a difference. And you're not even in a prison. You're in a fucking jail that's only meant for temporary housing. That place isn't built to house a person long term. A prison is, not a jail.
People a lot of times go to jail, await their trial, and then they're sent to prison. That's how it works. Yes, a jail is for, temporary housing, people who only have a certain amount of days to spend. That is what jail is for. But that doesn't mean that, his rights are being violated because he's still there and can't bond out. That's not their fault. Justin's mom says not literally bonehead.
A jail is a weekend. A week. That's what a jail is.
Yes, thank you, Southside Chi-Town. She said he was in prison in Kentucky. He did his federal time there in Kentucky, where he also tried to sue and lost. Leo lady said, darn, Nesta, we sorry you put yourself there, buddy. Not. Justin's mom said his bad luck. He gets arrested in every state he goes to. I know Shirley was so embarrassed when he got arrested in California. Probably not as embarrassed as she is with him getting arrested in Atlanta, because it's everywhere.
Yeah. And I was right, it was 24, just like I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you talking about, I'm trying to figure, I told her, if you decide to quit everything, I still want my money. No, you quit. I gotta quit. That what he said. He told her. I said, well, I don't give a fuck what y'all do no more at this point. Cause it don't look like shit working. No, don't give up. Know, you know, yeah. Because it's the strategy is just wait the next week. You gonna see. Well, okay.
You see, you said that shit last week. I'm getting out. So what's gonna happen next week? A new charge?
Man,
Yes.
nothing. I told Shred, well, I talked, man. I said, well, listen, man, she's not gonna start riding your ass till I'm out. She's not gonna start riding your motherfucking ass until I'm out. Get used to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay. He said, well, you still don't want me to talk to you, why? I said, well, first of all, I ain't out, man. That shit gets discouraged. But I did. He did say, well, he is working more than the rest of them. And I said, no, they running their mouth more. Than
Right.
At all. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Results is working. What are the results?
So.
And then you need to hurry up and push the court dates. If that's the case, you got one on the 19th. Did he talk about that?
Yeah, he did talk about that. And what he gonna do, how he gonna do, whatever. But that's just one. If that shit ain't gonna get dismissed, he's talking about dragging that shit on. I say dragging it on. That shit making no sense to me. That shit paid as a motherfucker. Man.
Mm. Well, he got to work under your guidance. I mean, he can give you the advice, but
I'm not hiring no attorney that works under my guidance. That's what I'm paying him for. He's supposed to be the guidance. I mean, that just sounds dumb.
Essentially has to do what you ask him to do. So if you tell him to not work towards no plea, then he has to work towards a dismissal. Or if he's going to trial, he's going to trial. But if you're not trying to do a plea, did they try to come with a plea? Because right now, you should have been. I'm just saying, right now, they should have been coming with plea officers. No, they're not taking it, but they supposed to put one on the table.
No, this is a clear arraignment. That's all this is. Yeah, this one ain't. This is not none of that.
And did he get any discovery on anything? Did he see anything on the cases that he's dealing with?
And all I know is I'm gonna take a shower, go to sleep again. I wake up. What time supposed to you?
2 o'clock.
You say 4.
2 o'clock Saturday, 2 o'clock Sunday.
Oh. You know what, man? I ain't getting out till you goddamn your birthday again. Hey, man. No, fuck your birthday. I'm gonna say when you close your deal down there. That's what I'm gonna say.
What? When I
What
leave in June?
deal?
That's what I'm saying. I don't see. I'm very.
What did he tell you about that chick and that shit with the girl? The lady lawyer.
Man, all you talk about, I can pay the lady, and I ain't said nothing else, man, about that shit. We ain't told me to leave that shit alone for a minute. That's what he told me.
What is he talking about paying the lady lawyer? Lovejoy said Sonya be having big talk about Shirley's money while she rides off into the sunset on a scooter. Girl, please. You right about that. Hey, Nola Brown, how are you doing?
So why you pay the lady for that? That shit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Leave it alone. Then you need to run me my money back.
Man, I you know what? I'll be honest with you.
We're gonna be honest.
What to do right now.
Well, whatever you do, don't give up.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I mean, I ain't got no choice. You know.
This is just gonna be the year that's just gonna make you fight the hardest.
I still
in the last 10 years of your life.
don't understand why. I mean, if y'all may remember, because y'all got better memories of than mine when it comes to the Nesto cinematic universe. But what business number are we on? Because it's always a deal she's about to close, but it never seems to close. What I want to know is how come he never questions that? Like, how come he never says, like, what's up with your business? Well, how come? Well, what happened? We never hear those conversations unless those are calls out there. What do they say? It's 900, probably 1,000 now. You mean to tell me those are the calls where we hear about the business? The ones we haven't heard are the ones where we hear where she actually got a business? Because all the ones we've heard and all of the businesses that she was opening, she has not gotten. And they have not come through. So if anybody knows, please put the number in the chat.
This is going to be the
Well, Lord, he could be talking about, you're probably talking about the money. He thinks that Krill is supposed to pay back the money that Shirley paid to Shirley, so he can switch lawyers and Shirley can start paying some more lawyers, because he seems to be under the impression that if he is not, gone to trial, what is all the money for? He doesn't realize that every time Sonya emails him, calls him, texts him, that's money. Every time there's a copy of something, that's money. And forget about, him appearing in court, that's money. And he really doesn't understand that. Dion had to explain to him what a retainer was. So he just has no idea. Shirley's divorce finally said she never will. It's too many to count. And Nasty knows she's lying. I'm just, I know, like a lot of y'all be doing fact checking and so I'm just curious. I thought somebody might have a number of how many of them businesses she has told him that she has that we've never seen. She's about to open a club here. She's about to open a club there. She's going to California to cook for Mickey Howard, but Mickey Howard lives in New Jersey. So, I don't know. Oh, play. Come on.
a year that's going to just take a lot out of you.
Yeah, it done took a lot out of me already. That was a major hit. They laughing at
I
me.
know.
I'm talking about laughing
Who?
hard at me right now.
Fuck what some people think.
Is that us?
No. What I'm saying is that strategy was played in. That was a whole different coffee. That's a coffee play.
That's right. Well, at least because all that other shit with that girl is falling through because it was a bogus ass charge in the first place. It should have never happened.
It hasn't fallen yet. It's still there.
So let's dig through his phone and find something. Oh, let's make this a porn.
Well,
And then you're gonna have egg in their face when they have to bring that shit to court and be like, really? And then you gotta get for
Somewhat like the egg you're going to have in your face fooling with this man.
forensics in there and be like, because they have to really prove wherever they got it from, whatever it is they're talking about, that it authenticated from your possession and not was planted. Because police plant a lot of shit.
oh yeah, I know they do. I definitely know that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say is this right here. Yeah, because I don't want to be overthinking, keep over talking. I don't get me try to go to sleep, and I'm gonna let you handle it. I really just ain't got nothing else to say about the shit because
It's a
I just really
mistake.
don't.
You really don't what?
I really ain't got nothing to say about that shit because when the folk come, I guess whenever they call you back, we get a second opinion. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's it.
I'll call them and then I'll also call the yeah, I'll call them and I'll call somebody else. I don't want to just rely on one person because they got how that.
Now she's called all of these multiple attorneys that deal with those type of abuse crimes. You never hear her report back to him what they said. Miss Lorraine said, go on and cry.
Down with the party
Take your shower, go lay down in the bunk and cry.
these days.
Yeah. But I'm gonna let them discuss with you with the plan. I want to hear all that. That's
I
all.
know.
But
You kind of, I know what you're saying. I know what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah. That's what I want to do for the day.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, yeah, for the day. I got to, and then on top of that, they need to go ahead on and shoot some of your way to keep our going now. Me and you going. You get me now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I need to figure out. Yeah. I know I got two. If I do. You know what? Like the killer part is, if I ain't got nothing on the other one, if I ain't got nothing on the other, I'll be sitting here until all that shit gets resolved. You know how long that shit gonna take? That damn near a year.
I know.
I ain't talking about the time I done did already now.
But see, what he doesn't understand is even if they drop those charges, and this was before the RICO, even if they dropped those charges, he still would not have been able to get out. They might have lowered his bond, but let's say the bond got down to oh, I don't know. Say that it got down to 150. Say it got down to 15,000 or 20,000. Who was going to pay that? Who had the money for that? Because Shirley, I mean, she was done with them. Justin's mom says he's gonna be punching the air in his cell after he hangs up. Lovejoy said the killing part. Well, look, this is another thing. Say like Shirley did, say it got reduced and she got him out. And then she decided she finds out that he's married to his other wife and he's been talking to Sonya. You can literally call the bail bonds people and say, I want his bond revoked. And then you just turn around and go right back to jail. I mean, I don't think he knows that. Shirley's divorce finally said, nasty, that bond was too high. You don't have any money to get out. Sonya don't have no money, man. If they drop it, hey, Kimmy, who, if they drop it down, he still doesn't have it. Hey, Popeyes, how are you doing? Popeye says, Merry Thanksgiving, everybody.
Talking about another year. That's
I know, because they backlogged on a lot of shit.
yes. So, and I also know, yeah, I'm going for what I'm going for next week, but that shit is still 6 months out the way after next week. It's still 6 months on. That's just one charge.
I know. And it should have went faster. I don't understand what they're doing with the schedule.
All them folks in Fulton County, that's what they're doing.
Well, you know what? Like I said, I really ain't trying to talk no more, man. I done broke the best way I can. That shit ain't hit no shit. I just tired of people lying. They want what they want, but they want to keep bullshitting you around. So it is what it is. I know if I didn't have what I had today, I still supposed to be bouncing. Correct?
Exactly.
Because that's what they said. And you heard me asking yesterday. No, not a problem.
Oh, you told me that same shit.
Not good. You're not having your way with these folk, man.
No, it's fucked up when you got it's fucked up when you got people that you got to put your life in their hands, and then they just, what I'm saying. I'm gonna have a conversation.
Yeah,
He might get in a stutter with it, but I mean, it is what it is.
I told him to. Hey, man, I don't give up. I said, man, listen, man, I'm tired of everybody trying to pamper this situation. It ain't making no sense. Because that shoe's on the other shoe, motherfucker be pressing my ass like a motherfucker. Pressing me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he does say that frequently. That's not the other day when I heard that, that's not the first time he said it. If the shoe was on the other shoe, that's not the first time he said it.
Don't make them happen. So,
He
Oh,
claimed he was that person, so show be the tell.
hey, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame.
Well, it ain't that. Not right now.
And the DA, he was cool today.
Cool with what? That man said,
No,
"Hey man, no. That one, that now was a lady. The lady just said, we recommend nothing. Just
I'm talking about because the other DA was in there. The DA
yeah.
for
Well,
your
he was
other
just
charges.
looking. He was just looking. He just said he just
Mm-hmm.
popping in. He has nothing to do with it, but he just popping in, talking, looking. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
And she said we recommend no bond. And then your stupid ass defense attorney said what?
Man, that motherfucker sound like a fucking dumb off the log, man. Well, yeah, yeah.
He didn't have
He
no
just
speech
got that.
prepared.
It's a speech repair. If the judge says no bond, then it's no bond.
No, because he didn't. He just came off the bump log. He just started today.
He just came off the bump log, whatever that is.
That was his
He
first day
said it.
working?
Huh?
No, that was his first day at work
Yes.
from school. Get the
Yes.
fuck out of here. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, and he didn't even have it to
You
do it.
are better off talking for yourself. Like,
Man, I'm trying to tell
I
you,
don't represent them. And you could have represented, I've seen it on TV. They represent
waiting
themselves.
on TV.
After him,
Represent yourself, but the thing of it is you can't walk in that day and say, "Don't talk for me. I'm representing myself." I mean, you have to put something in writing. All of that stuff has to be brought forth before the judge that you want to represent yourself, and then they tell the counsel that they will still be on to assist, but you can't just, and that's, you would have to write it and the judge rule on it. You can't just walk in there and say, "I'm representing myself." I mean, here again, she's used to civil court. This is not civil. This is criminal court, and you can't do that.
TV show, I'm talking about, I watch a lot of real life court TV where they go into the courtrooms and these people be walking up and saying, I'm not represented. I don't want your lawyer. I don't want your lawyer. I'm going to represent myself. And then they go and they do it.
Even the sovereign citizens who do that, they still, they can't just, well, usually it's like a traffic court or something like that, and they do that. They can represent themselves, but the judge will normally say, "Okay, but counsel is going to stay on to assist you." Now, you may not want or need or ask for any assistance from that counsel, but that counsel is sitting there.
Off of a hearing, not a trial, but off a hearing. You have all rights to do that. Man, you can better off speaking for yourself. That Mickey Mouse shit. I'd have been like, I will speak for myself. I do not want court appointed representation at this time.
You can't do that.
I need a bond. I did not do that. That is not my history. I do not. I want not.
The lady was going to give it to me.
And I refuse to believe that they let an attorney in there on that type of case with him, and they haven't passed the Georgia bar, or it was their first day and they're fresh out of school. I mean, I don't know. The man has told so many different stories on this attorney. I don't know, but I find that hard to believe.
But she said, because I had no open charges, That's what she said.
You would have got it if you were out on them open charges too.
That's what she
Because
said.
it would have been like, Judge, you already got bond posted on these other charges.
And that's what I was hoping, but it didn't go like that.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go like
Yeah.
that. It was, yeah, man, this shit been a hope. It been a hope the whole time. And get what she said. He didn't know it was gonna happen today like that. He didn't know. I started to say, man, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you saying right now. But can't do that. Yeah, I said, but you knew that. That nigga called and told you that. Save his own ass up front.
Mm-hmm.
So what made me mad is he didn't tell you that. He strung you along. I didn't like that.
You should have gave them a caseload. They knew yesterday he was going to court today. They should have gave them fuckers the case log the day before to prepare. You just can't just throw somebody up there, especially.
Who says that they didn't? You're going by what this man says. Who says that they didn't give him anything to prepare? And Krill does not have to go in there on those. He don't do them kind of cases. He don't have to go in there. I mean, so now he's trying to say Krill. Now he is trying to say that Krill set him up for not making the attorney aware of what was going. You don't think that that attorney like walked down the hallway and just got the file? Now, I have seen that happen before, but the attorneys are still able to make an effective argument.
First day on the job and be like, here's a good one. Now, first offenders driving on some bullshit cases, yeah, hand it to them all day long. You can't hand nobody no case that has some issues to it. It's not a cut and dry case. And go ahead and speak on his behalf.
That's why I just wanted to.
That's it.
Man,
that's not due process. That's a fucking lawsuit. Shit.
Yeah, everything's a lawsuit.
Myself, but I would have did a better job than that man.
He could have did it for me. He could have did that little bit. I know he could have. He could have just did that for me, but he didn't do it. Sorry, though.
Fuck him.
That shit gonna last me. I'm telling you, I already know because I'm talking to folks. I know what's going on. That shit gonna last me for 3 years, man. I'm be sitting this bitch for 3 fucking years. Stuff.
Now you ain't gonna be sitting in there for no damn 3 years. You know you gonna sit in there for one.
No, I'm just telling you what's going on.
Please don't put that in the air. Please don't put that in the air.
One thing I did tell you,
well,
my God, I'm going nowhere. I told you that. I said I ain't going nowhere. I ain't trying to talk negative, but I can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, man,
he said, I'm not trying to talk native. I promise you that's what the the closed caption said. I'm not trying to talk native. For you and I, the word would be negative.
I ain't no bore you with this shit no more. I'm burned out my damn self.
It's not boring. It's just you would say what you need to say. That's all.
Yeah.
You ain't got nobody in here to talk to. Say what you got to say. I don't. It's my turn to listen.
I don't know. That's it. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. That's it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, I'm being fucked around all the way around for real. I see it so clearly.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see it. It's making no sense. These folks ain't got them guns like that. The talk is slow. Huh?
That's those shackle shuffle walker. Shame says these two senior citizens think a lawsuit is going to be their social security.
Trying to figure out. When they gave you the paperwork, what did the paperwork say?
What paperwork?
They didn't give you no paperwork today? Supposed to get paperwork in your court.
No, they don't give you no shit like that no more. You gotta order that.
No?
No, you gotta.
They want you to order the shit?
Yeah, you gotta go online and get it.
I know, 50 cents a page. Really?
Yeah.
I can see it on my end, but they only let me see the first page. So I need to order that stuff to see the details of it.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
That's crazy. Everybody might want to call me right now. Hold on. I'll for my car today. What's up? They said, you going to pay for it or we going to come repossess it? You can have it. I don't want that because I know what I want to buy and I don't want that on my credit. My credit is 720 and it's only been not even a month. It's been a month since I got discharged off of bankruptcy. I'm at a 720.
So you've been discharged off of bankruptcy. You have a car that you haven't paid for and you don't care if they repossess it. Let them repossess it because it's another car you want anyway. Now, if they repossess that car, doesn't that go on your credit score? And wouldn't that mess up your credit score? So how would you be able to just go walk to another dealership and buy a different car? I don't know because I've never filed for bankruptcy, so I'm not sure. That's why I'm making that point, because that doesn't make sense to me. Shirley's divorce finally said, "Girl, you're at a 720, really, Sonya?"
How much is
That's
that car?
good.
60,000?
Yeah, 60,000.
Damn.
What's that car? I want a van. I want a
Yeah,
van.
by the time I get off, you done been around the country about 10 times. Shit. By the time I get out this, man, them motherfuckers say, just hold tight, sit down, man. Just chill out, man. Man, that shit ain't that easy, nigga. That shit ain't that easy.
Right. You say it like somebody sitting at home on house arrest. Now that'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'll sit at home on house arrest all day long, no problem. Even though it's a bother, but it's house arrest. I'd rather be home.
I'm just, you know what? I'm just tired of dealing with slow folks, man. I ain't like this. I'm just tired of these backwood motherfuckers, man. Slow
No,
as
he
a
didn't say
motherfucker.
back.
Straight the fuck.
No, he did not say backwoods people. Oh no, he didn't. So we're almost done with this one, and then the next one up will be, I believe, Shirley.
Fuck up. Motherfucker checkmate.
I'm gonna have a real good conversation with him and ask him, right? Because what he always make light of it like it ain't no serious issue, and him and the guy across the street got an understanding. But there's some things, and then he might even an issue, but they're not gonna come to link or whatever. But why you even bring it up then if it's not an issue? Talk about what's an issue.
And the issue is,
What are the issues, and what he's going to deal with is what's going on with Henry County and what's going on with everything that he's been hit with before yesterday. What's that? What's going on with that? Because you need to hurry up and where's the discovery for all of that? I get the stuff that's sitting in the charge room, but where's the discovery for the indicted shit? Because he's supposed to have a discovery on that. You was indicted a month ago.
yeah.
They're trying to make first appearance on the 19th. Is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah.
And not the 23rd, the one that you were supposed to have, that dumbass didn't go to. So that just bumped you a whole 2 months for discovery. For her to get this shit over with.
Here's another thing. They separated them. Instead of having them together like they supposed to do 2, 1, 2, 2, like.
Well, yeah, you got 2 different cases, but one has 3 charges and the other one has 2 charges.
Right.
And yeah, so instead of holding them, you got the same judge on both of them. So that's dumb.
Ain't it dumb?
You get the same judge and the same prosecutor. Why can't you hold court in all cases together? I mean, at the same time. All right, schedule me for 9:30 for this one and schedule me for 10 o'clock for the second one. Because it's not going to be more than a 30-minute hearing. That's all it's going to be. It's going to be discovery, what came up, then they start negotiating. Well, we got this, that, and the other. So if he pleaded this, we'll drop this and we'll discharge him this and he's looking at that. Or it's no deal, let's go to trial. Or your shit is so weak, you need to dismiss that because you're going to get egg in your face if you even go to trial. So you can go to trial on it because you don't even have anything. I don't even know how you got an indictment on that shit, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's what's fucked up. What's fucked up with this whole situation more than anything is the fact that everything that's sitting in the charge room, those are all the fucking conspiracy charges with that heifer. Get a bond on that shit. And they want to hold you on some fucking charge room shit.
Miss Lorraine says, "Oh, hun, job trusted. Oh, hun." Listen, I am convinced that the two of them don't even know what the word conspiracy means or what it entails, because she keeps referring to those crimes as Erica's. In order for them to say it's a conspiracy, they have to have been able to say and prove, okay, they did this and this together. Hence the Zoom court meeting.
They could sit you in there for 4 years while they sit here and try to just sit and try to find fucking information.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's the problem. All that shit that you indicted on, that's going to go. Because that's already in the system. That's going to go.
Right.
But that other shit, that shit need to be, look, you need to press them to either you need to fucking charge and indict on this shit, or y'all need to drop that shit. Because we're not about to. If you can't get bonded on that, then don't sit in there while that shit is just pending. Because that's 4 years. No, run it to court, I'll take my chances. Because whatever you got today, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever evidence you got, you run with it. Run with it.
Listen,
ain't no evidence. That's why it's no
The 1 minute warning. The 1 minute warning should be coming up.
indicted. That's why she's not indicted. She's just, her shit's just sitting in the charge room. And they came back saying they don't have any additional information. So what does that say? You can't go forward with an indictment because they don't have anything. Dismissed. They had ran the ad, nobody came forward. Only person that's singing is little liar ass stuff issues. So
yeah. Well,
I'll figure it out. Don't stress it.
I'm not. I know you are. I know you're gonna figure it out. But we tried.
No. It's not over.
We tried. Yeah.
I know, but I mean, it ain't over. It's just.
Yeah, we
It's
tried.
okay. No, it's okay.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, he blows smoke up my ass. I kept saying that. I just kept saying it for 2 weeks straight. Niggas not doing that shit. It's not doing that, but still they want more money. That shit crazy to me, man. Them folk don't get 24. They don't get 24.
So 24, she had given Krill 24 so far. That doesn't count, I believe, Jackie Patterson or BC. Because BC still had, BC did say he was going to give Shirley some of that money back. But you figure 20 some with this one and then start with the other one. It's a lot of money.
He did 2. He did 5. Did what's going to give her back that money?
Huh?
Did she get that money back from BC?
No, they ain't signed yet. They ain't signed for it. Cause he said that's why he called her. That's why he called her to talk about that. But
Hey,
like,
a lady.
No, he's a fucking lie. He a lie. Let me go call her and tell her the new development. Like, you ain't, but you're not representing it.
Hey,
so
that girl.
You saying anything to her, and you claim to have no bearing on what you're doing. So again, did you tell him just stop talking to her? Period.
I did.
Just stop. He got an email that says, and I told your brother, he's only talked to you and that's it.
Hey, Petty Patty.
Everybody else knows about money. No, that's who you talk to, and they will get in touch with you and her, and y'all 4 or 3 can figure that out. But he don't need to be in the loop, conversating to her about shit. Period. At all. Leave that shit fuck alone. He's a fucking idiot.
Everything they talk about, man.
Yeah, well, he may be an idiot, but he's a free idiot. Jackson Tabasco says that's a lot of money to spend on someone who needs assistance with getting it up. Jackson Tabasco, that was so polite. So polite. Oh my goodness. A lady 747, thank you so much for the sticker. She says, so sorry I'm late for Crackhead Chronicles. Hey, Leela, not Layla, how are you doing? See, y'all used to me coming on late, so y'all popped in here late, but I was early today.
Man, that shit has not worked. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
He gonna be
All
honest.
they did was shuffle some paperwork.
You have 1 minute
There you
remaining.
go.
I'm good.
Come here.
I'm gonna let
So
you
I'm
go.
in an hour if you feel better. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have to just work on your case alongside. That's all.
Okay.
I was just start doing some legal research on this shit. That's what I'll just start doing. Fuck it. All right.
Wait, Jackson Tabasco said you seem to struggle saying inappropriate words. I'm just not used to I'm not a cusser. So, you know, I try, before I just wouldn't read them at all, but now I read them. I try to do my best to, get them out get them out as politely as I can. That girl said I'm late coming in and this hen already got me mad. Hey, Seventh Ward tweet.
Because
Okay.
his support team fucking sucks.
First of all, I need to tell him to run that shit for you, because he ain't doing a damn thing.
I know he
Nothing.
don't mean the
I'm not worried about
money.
the money. I'm not just it's
No,
getting
whoa,
you
whoa,
out
whoa,
and
whoa.
telling you
Look,
what
I
they
know it's
shit.
time for her to stop talking, but no, he did not say he was going to tell to run that back to her. Who, what? That money didn't come from her, so they can't run it back to her. She is nuts. Queen Black said he gonna be free now. Sign is on my case. Oh my goodness.
All right, now. Thank you.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna start researching it over the weekend. I'll bring my laptop with me.
Over the weekend, not Monday,
Okay.
but the weekend.
I love you. Feel better. Call me later if you want.
Okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Seventh Ward tweet will cuss for me. She has no problem with doing it. I appreciate that. And she says she would do it with great passion. Shirley's no Major's wife said run her Shirley's money. So foolish. And Shirley's divorce finally says he can't run no money to Sonya. She didn't pay for shit. And Leo lady said that's why he or she didn't get a dime. Neither one, he or she, the two zesty dudes. Okay, now this next call should be Shirley. I ain't gonna lie, I only listened to the Sonya portions of the call, and I can't remember, back then what was up. So here we go.
In this last call, an unknown male joins the conversation. Take a listen.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, I was wrong.
Hello?
Why did I think Shirley was on here?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hello,
Hello?
hello.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I had no mute again. Go ahead. Thought I hit that button.
Yeah, I was trying to call you while I was on the free joint. So,
No, what happened? My plane just landed. I'm just.
I figured that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured that. I also try to call the attorney and tell him that I just can't make it, bro. I don't think I'll be able to make it.
Make what?
You don't think you'll be able to make what?
I don't think I can make this trip here. This I woke massive headache. It just really, really hit me this morning.
I don't know, because you're still there.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Tabasco says she ain't have her laptop. She meant her Etch-a-Sketch. That's how she practices the legal work on the Etch-a-Sketch. Leo lady said, I thought he called Shirley on the free call. He usually does, so his funds must be low right about now.
And
it's not getting better. It seems like some shit just keep growing.
Yeah.
But you can't be discouraged.
Yeah, it ain't getting no better.
It's going to turn around and get better. I woke up mad still, because I don't believe nothing that ever came out of his mouth. Because if you lied about that, what else have you lied about?
Like
It's
you?
like it's just like a stir up a pot or something that I just don't understand. Nothing was done.
Yeah, and like you seriously fucking lied. So did you lie about the whole bond? Did you lie about the whole thing with the DA? Like I really want to call the DA on Friday. I mean on Tuesday myself and talk to him and
Oh,
find
oh,
out
that would
if
have
any
been
of
a
that was true.
treat.
Because I just really need to figure out. I got this one guy I need to find out. He's a defense attorney, but I just
That girl says, I wish these calls would have come out earlier. Poor Shirley. Yes, me too. Much earlier. Hey, minding my business.
need to find out who is at
Leo Lady says she's not at the airport. I have never heard the airport that quiet.
who is known in that office.
The problem is I can't keep switching in and out. I gotta stick with this.
I know. I already know.
Yeah.
I already know.
Yeah. It just that blow right there. It hit me then when you first told me. I went past for a few seconds because I know it's not true. Once I got the details, that's not true. Okay, once I got that part, I know I'm good. I know I'm innocent all the way around. I'm good with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that once that shit hit like that, that right there is a devastating blow for me.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know.
So
Why your boy sent me a picture of that shit this morning?
what?
Yes. And he was like, what's going on with the whole child thing on the job? Like, what the fuck? Why did he go and do that shit? Screenshot it and sent it to me.
The one you talking about yesterday?
Yeah, the boy who was once in there who's out.
Wait, I'm not understanding. Is anybody else? Y'all help me out. Is she saying that someone who was incarcerated with him that is now out showed her a screenshot of the picture? Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I said, not, no part of that is true. Roswell Police Department is just reaching anything. It's like I figured that.
A screenshot
Oh,
of
that's what.
what?
Yeah. He know that. He know that part. Yeah, he knows that part. Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Oh, there it
But
is, Leo Lady. I can hear it
what's
now.
more crazy is that the fact that I gotta sit here and have all these issues with the fucking defense attorney again.
Yeah.
A new set of fucking worries. The other one was fucking lazy and just passive about the whole case. And I told this one, this has to be fought with everything. This is not one of those laid back type of cases because they're playing dirty.
You sit and see.
I explained that shit to his ass. And but what I feel like about this person is if you gonna lie, you probably lied about like when you
Oh,
got his information. What did they say about him from your whoever gave you his phone number in there?
They didn't say nothing. Oh, come on, him. Oh.
Yeah, when you got the referral.
They really don't know him like that. They going by it with their mom. This dude is 55 years old. Okay, he's an alcoholic. He's a Vietnam vet, so he has issues. He gets.
how come everybody who is older happens to be an alcoholic and a Vietnam vet with this man? Okay, we're going to run it back a little bit. Okay, here we go.
He go and do that shit. Screenshot it and sent it to me.
The one you talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, because you're still there.
Yeah, I'm still here. And
it's not getting better. It seems like some shit just keep growing.
Yeah.
But you can't be discouraged.
Hey, Miss Mad About Music.
It's going to turn around and get better. I woke up mad still. Because I don't believe nothing that ever came out of his mouth. Because if you lied about that, what else have you lied about?
It's just like a stir up a pot or something that I just don't understand. Nothing was done.
Yeah, and I'm like you seriously fucking lied. So did you lie about the whole bond? Did you lie about the whole thing with the DA? Like, I really want to call the DA on Friday. I mean, on Tuesday myself and talk to him and find out if any of that was true.
Like the
Because we
DA is
really
going to
need
talk
to
to
figure
her.
out. I got this one guy I need to find out. He's a defense attorney, but I just need to find out is in who is known in that office.
The problem is I can't keep switching in and out. I gotta stick with this.
I know. I already know.
Yeah,
I already know.
yeah. It's just that that blow right there. It hit me then when you first told me. I went past it for a few seconds because I know it's not true. Once I got the details, that's not true. Okay, once I got that part, I know I'm good. I know I'm innocent all the way around. I'm good with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that once that shit hit like that, that right there is a devastating blow for me.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know.
So
Why your boy sent me a picture of that shit this morning?
what?
Yes.
One of your boys sent me a picture of that shit this morning. What? Yes. So is he talking about what could an inmate possibly have pictures of? That's what I don't understand.
And he was like, "What's going on with the whole child thing on the job?" I was like, "What the fuck? Why did he go and do that shit?" Screenshot it and sent it to me.
What? I don't understand that. Why would an inmate screenshot something and send it to her? And what could an inmate possibly screenshot that he doesn't have, that Nesto doesn't have access to? This is not making any sense. Now I know that is what I heard because I'm reading the closed caption. It says that blank screenshot it and sent it to me.
The one you talking about yesterday?
Yeah, your boy who was once in there, who's out.
Somebody who was once in there that is now out. Hey, allegedly in Harmon. Now, unless this person was out and found out about it, but still, what could he have screenshotted? What could he have taken? And why would he send it to her? Leo Lady said, no, at Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries. The question is how an inmate have your phone number. Aha. Hey, Text Toy. That's a good question. I didn't even think about that. So that's why I like to be in these comments. That is a very good question. How did an inmate have her number to send her anything? Petty Patty says the guy got out of jail found out that what Nesto's real charges were. Nesto wasn't telling them about the CP charges. Right. But then what would make the inmate send it to Sonya? And where did he get the number from? Queen Black says CP charges and was trying to worst wear him out. Oh, Tex Toy said, I had to come out of the bushes. How old is this Vietnam vet? If we can get back to that, we had to go back and rewind and straighten this mess out with this person who used to be in there, who screenshot this inmate, who screenshotted the information and sent it to Sonya. And we know that this isn't someone she knew because she said, your boy, that was there. So that means that that's somebody that she is not familiar with. A lady says, switching pin codes again. Petty Patty said, one of the guys who Nesto was using his pin. Oh, okay. And that would be how, oh, all right. That would be how the but okay. I mean, do you get a printout list of pin numbers? Because how I don't know. This is still not. I get it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming around. So, let's say he was using this guy's PIN number. Unless the jail gives you a printout of who you've called, or you can look it up or log into an account, I guess maybe that's how you could see the number. So that's possible. But what would make an inmate care enough to keep that and see? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't make heads or tails. Even if that were true, okay, he used this inmate's PIN number, right? So this is how they got Sonya's number. This inmate gets out now. Why would he care enough to screenshot something, some charges or whatever, and send to her? I don't understand why he would care enough to do that. Southside Chi-Town said, ain't no 55-year-old. Oh, wait. She said, no 55-year-old in no Vietnam. A lady said they have nothing else to do but get intel on each other. That's so true. You're right about that. So y'all be giving me all these perspective. I like this. Lord says you have to add the number so she gets the pin. Okay, okay. And yeah, you're right, a lady. He might be smashing too. Sonya calling the girlfriend makes more sense. Anything makes sense. I just don't know what the man would have to gain. I really don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
Mm, I said, not, no part of that is true. Roswell Police Department is just reaching anything. It's like I figured that.
Oh, that's what. Yeah. He know that. He know that part. Yeah, he knows that part.
She said everybody
Yeah.
says he didn't do it when they talk
That
to
shit
her.
is crazy. But what's more crazy is
I
that
wasn't
I
born
gotta sit
either.
here and have all these issues with the fucking defense attorney again.
Yeah.
A new set of fucking worries. The other one was fucking lazy and just
Oh,
captioned about the
okay.
whole case.
All right.
And I told this one,
Thank you. Okay, Petty Patty says, remember Sonya was communicating with this guy's girlfriend. He got out and was questioning Nesto's charges. Remember Nesto told her to block his number. Is that who he okay? Hey, Houston Foodie. That's who's okay. All right. Mm-hmm. He probably that look, that guy probably knows a little bit more than Nesto even wants to say. A lady said, right, Nesto probably traded her pictures for his pen. Pictures for pens. Yes. Pictures for pens.
this has to be fought with everything. This is not one of those laid back type of cases because they're playing dirty.
You sit and
I
say
explained it to his dad. And but what I feel like about this person is if you gonna lie, you probably lied about, like, when you got his information, what did they say about him from your whoever gave you his phone number in there?
they didn't say nothing. Oh, come on, him. Oh,
Yeah, when you
yeah.
got the
They really don't know him like that. They going by it with their mom. This dude is 55 years old.
Wait a minute. So you decide to hook up with a lawyer that you learned about from an inmate who is 55, an alcoholic and a Vietnam vet. And he don't know the man, but his mama told him, and this is who you called and gave a retainer to. Like you ain't go do like a take a poll around the jail. How many people y'all ever used this attorney before? What was the outcome? Anybody you didn't do any of that. This man who is a Vietnam vet, who's 55 years old, who was in jail with you, gave him the number, but he don't really know him. His mama do. All right. All right.
He's an alcoholic. He's a Vietnam vet. So he have issues. He get angry,
Mhm.
get press and get the drink. That's his issue. But
His issue is he gets angry, he gets depressed, and he starts drinking. Justin's mom said, I'm 61. I was in elementary school during the Vietnam War. Houston Foodie said, a lady, that's a new one. Pins for pictures. Nestle Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame said, yes, that's how the other inmates were made aware of his charges. Okay, that's how the other inmates were aware of his charges. But I'm still trying to make it make sense. Allegedly, Ian Harmon says Nesto was probably trying to finesse him out of some money. I'll buy that one too. Petty Patty said they are talking about Krill. This is how Nesto found out about Krill. Right. This is how he found out about Krill. But I'm saying, so what he's telling us is that he decided to go with Krill based on a man who is an alcoholic who gets mad and depressed and then drinks, who is in there, recommended or he got the information, or the man recommended Krill Lewis, whatever, but he don't know nothing about him, but his mama do. That makes no sense to me. Houston Foodie said, I missed that whole thing about the inmate asking about the charges. When did this happen? I don't know when this happened, but I remember him complaining about an inmate who came back. I do remember that, when the inmate came back and was telling, and I don't know if this is the same inmate or what, but an inmate had come back and was given, he found out about the charges and he was telling people. But I thought by then he had been moved to that pervert dorm anyway. Leo Lady said, I am 65 and my brother served in the Vietnam War. He was 16 years older than me. And Southside Chi-Town, the war lasted from, no. Okay, I was thinking that year you put in was when the war was, but not 55 to 75. That's a long time. Did it last that long? Okay, whose mama know about? Okay, the inmate. The one who was in Vietnam. He's 55. He has a drinking problem. His mama know about Krill. He just got the number from him. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, you remember the call when Nesto told Sonya one of the inmates had called home and the person they called told them about Nesto's charges. Okay, but then what did that guy screenshot and send to Sonya? Oh my gosh, we'll never. You pick up something new every time you listen to this stuff. Leo Lady said it was a long war, and Justin's mom said Vietnam never ended. They didn't even know what they were fighting for. That's the one question I always ask older people who were around at that time, what the war was for. And nobody can tell me. So the active combat started in 1965. Okay. Oh my goodness.
mom is like 70-some years old. His mom is heavily involved. She owns a bonding company. So they run together. And that's how we got to talking. And that's how he passed me the information.
I thought it might have been, not having a serious ass case. But I guess.
Are you talking about?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, yeah. So he's been in and out, because he's a Vietnam vet. He can't cope with his problems. He's an alcoholic, substance abuse.
Now that's unfortunate and a very big disservice if this man was actually a Vietnam vet and does have problems coping and stuff based on what he saw over there, because that has happened to so many of them. It is a shame that he keeps getting incarcerated for whatever it is he's doing. that is a very big disservice to him for someone who fought for his country. Allegedly, In Harmon said the Vietnam War began in 54, but the conflict in the region had been ongoing for decades. Y'all are telling me something because Southside Chi-Town says just Google it's under Eisenhower. Yeah, because I just that's a shame. And sometimes when I see footage and stuff, it's terrible. Allegedly, In Harmon said the war ended in 1975 when North Vietnam invaded South Vietnam and won. The war resulted in the deaths of 1.3 million Vietnamese soldiers, 58,000 U.S. troops, and more than 2 million civilians. Any and everybody was being unalived over there. And really, it surprises me to hear that the number of U.S. troops was only 58,000. I would expect more. Oh, okay. A lady says our vets are done so wrong. Yes, they are. And Justin's mom said he may have been, you know, the war that just ended a couple of years ago. That one, he might have been, he might have been in that one. Yeah, that kind of makes more sense. Let's see. Oh, where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, y'all. I keep, I keep looking, going through the chat, and y'all are up here, waiting for the 1 minute mark from the global tail link on the other call. A lady says, "Did you know white vets got benefits and black vets didn't because they were black? It's documented." I'm not surprised to hear that. And Popeyes said, at allegedly In Harmon, at a lady, at Leo Lady, Southside Chi-Town, Houston Foodie. What's up? I'm watching you. 7 Ward tweet said, "My dad is a Vietnam vet, fought in the Marines, and the stories he has told us just made me cry." It's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, and I do now that I did learn, somebody made the comment about blacks being put on the front line. That is true. They did do that. They did do that.
Good guy in here. Good guy in here just can't down the coat with the shit.
I just need all of that other shit that they got 19. I need to see the discovery on all of that, which that's not even.
What was the war um before Afghanistan? Was it? It's not. It wasn't Gaddafi. What was the war we had? It was like in the early 90s. We were somewhere. And what's funny? It's funny how troops are sent and deployed to all these foreign lands, that have something to offer. But when Rwanda went down for those 100 and whatever many days, crickets from the US. Salt and Pepper Tresses says, is where is Salt and Pepper Tresses? Let me just go up. I need to stop. I need to become more familiar with my thing. Salt and Pepper Tresses said, "How is this man a Vietnam War vet and he's 55? That would mean this man was born in 67 or 68. We were trying to figure that out. Popeye said the Gulf War. Thank you. Thank you. On that war, they put the young black men on the front line because they said that they wouldn't fire on any black men. So, the U.S. decided it was strategic to put black men there. Desert Storm, the Iran War. I just remember all I remember in life is I've always, and my father was military, so I always remember, people being, I grew up around the military, so I always remember people being deployed for this war, that war. There's another one that I can't even think of. I can't even remember. Didn't last that long, but they sent troops over there. I never hear anybody talk about it, but it's funny. I just hear about all these places that we said all the help to, who we're helping out now, but you just never hear of anybody being deployed to Rwanda. And the what are those people called? The peace, not the Peace Corps. Is it the Peace Corps? Where all different countries belong to. They would go over there. They said they couldn't do anything, but you know, other than, I guess, help direct traffic. That's an exaggeration, but nobody helped over there in Rwanda. No one has helped in any of the conflicts over in Africa. Nobody.
The biggest concern, that shit, is the stuff that's just sitting in the charge room. And for him to give me such a fucked up response. And the way he just, like, everything's a fucking joke. And I don't like that.
Now, that's what it sound like. So that's why I gave you that gold card last night, because I hit him up this morning and knew what's going to answer. Man, I ain't no way to do it. So you tell him that he already probably called you, get ready to check the fuck out. It's over, man.
No.
But no. You understand?
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, because this that right there, that's public record. That way people gonna believe what was put out there. They're not going for the facts.
I know. But you know what? Yeah, some people will. But what you're gonna do is we're gonna get it off of there. Period. That's all. And then you just do a conference, a news conference, and a lawsuit.
Wow, Miss Mad About Music, you went way back. No, there was a war in the 90s. Our troops were deployed. I just can't remember. What it was. I'm gonna see if I can find something.
That's all, because that right there is a lawsuit.
Everything's a lawsuit.
Yeah, that's a lawsuit. You to put that on me, that whole fucking charge, that's a lawsuit.
Yeah, all day.
That's a lawsuit.
If someone accuses you of a crime, or you are believed to have been committed a crime and they arrest you, it is not a law unless you've been held in jail on a conviction that you did not do. There is no lawsuit. You cannot sue anybody because you were arrested. If I go to the police station and I say that I was robbed by Nesto, he held me up with a pow pow and he stole from me. If I go make that report and they happen to search his home or whatever, use whatever evidence, and let's say they find a pow pow and they take him to court, and then, toward the end or whatever, it falls apart and they find out that I was lying, they drop the charges, they let him go. Now, he can sue me for lying, but you can't sue the district attorney for charging you with a charge on a complaint that the police department took. It doesn't work like that. Now, that guy that they incarcerated that did 30 days over there in the actual Fulton County jail, now and he was arrested mistaken identity. Yeah, he can sue. But if somebody accuses you something, let's say the teacher and the real estate agent, let's say they lie. Let's say none of that never happened, and he gets let out. Say they falsified their records or whatever. So, he gets out of jail. He can't sue them because they detained them on what they thought was evidence, and it turns out that's why they investigate, to just get a clear. That's why there's an investigator over in the district attorney's office. That's why the lawyers have investigators. That's how all of that happens. So you cannot just sue the prosecutor's office or the police for that. You can sue the people who accused you, but you just cannot sue. This woman, I think she wants fast money. So that's what everything's a lawsuit with her. Houston Foodie says, so Legacy, you mean to tell me Sonya don't know what she's talking about? Absolutely not. She knows nothing of what she says. Nestle Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says they want something for nothing. They sure do. They want something for nothing. But if she thinks that everybody's going to be able to be sued, and here's the thing, what makes it even more probable that he committed these crimes is because those said crimes, minus the sexual ones, are a part of his history. And as far as I'm concerned, character. So, why would they not believe a victim if they came forward?
Yeah, so
And here's the part is they gave me the cheapest. I'm talking about they gave me the lowest grade possible. The man was scrambling. Oh, Leon, I just
how many people was he in there representing other than you?
man, that shit was crazy. That shit was
Did they hear
crazy.
from other people too?
Yeah, to me and another lady. The lady was so damn high she couldn't even understand what the fuck the man was saying anyway.
And she probably had one of them in and out of jail fucking charges and shit.
Yep, that's exactly.
Like indecent exposure type shit.
No, yeah, something like that.
Something stupid. Disorderly conduct.
Yeah, it was
Public intoxication.
yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what you do. Shit like that. That's what you put him on.
Well,
You don't put him on. You put him on misdemeanors. That's what you put him on. Great misdemeanors.
wow.
That shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah, because he was sitting right there, the one he yesterday, the last night, whatever. He was sitting right there when they put shit up on the TV. He's been around me for the whole 3 months.
Bro.
Yeah, so he knows he's seen the techniques. But that was yeah, he's seen the technique. But that was a blow. That had to be a blow yesterday.
What?
You don't understand how I was just sitting there looking at the screen when I saw that shit. My face was just frozen in the screen. It was like,
So guess what?
what the fuck is this shit?
And guess what? He could be on the phone talking to this fat nigga over here, telling him everything.
That's who I remember. I remember the fat Negro. I remember. Popeye said allegedly in Harmontel at Southside, you tried the same thing and it didn't work. Are y'all messing with in Harmon for talking to herself again?
Ain't no telling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you
Mm-hmm.
yeah, do not tell nobody what's going on over these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit like that. People that know people know how they move. That's the thing. But if you don't know a lot of people and that shit's on your face, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. But common sense will tell a person. People don't go,
Yeah, I mean, he broke that shit down yesterday. He broke down the way he broke it down. But right now, I mean, this issue right here, the issue, he can't do nothing about it. I got that part. I understand.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all know what this war I'm trying to think of is not in here, but I'm thinking Beirut.
So I'm not a dummy. I got that part. But the part
Mm-hmm.
that supposed to be done before that,
Well, Southside Chi-Town says she's trying to sue me for being in that pic with her, and I too, and I took a pic of her. I don't know. You might not. She might come for you for that one. Yeah, because she gonna sue somebody for something before it's over. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says for Sonya and Nesto, common sense ain't common no more. Y'all, I'm finding this war. I'm finding out some things. I'm looking. While I'm multitasking right now.
To be handled.
yes, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is shit that he's supposed to be on. Whatever he signed up for, he needs to handle that
Yeah, I know.
properly.
Yeah. So he's like, man, don't hire nobody, man. Don't hire nobody.
Huh? Who said that?
He said that. He told me don't hire nobody. Just deal with them people there. I mean, after what I saw, what I went through yesterday, you think I'm gonna listen at that shit? Fuck no, you can pull that shit up and listen at. Man, that shit was all over the place yesterday.
No, you can't. You can't with that situation. Hell, the other stuff more of a public defender than that.
Yes.
But you got to see what they. You got to see. You got to see it, the evidence. That's what you got.
Shirley's divorce finally would like to know if anyone can answer this question. Why did Nasty start taking Sonya's advice like she's an expert? She knows nothing, just like the experts in the Thug trial. Well, I'm going to tell you. I can remember from the 2022 calls, she lent herself out to be this great paralegal who worked for all these attorneys and knew so much. And she might have known a little bit of legal stuff and said a little bit of legal words to him. And he bought that as the truth and the word and the final decision. She know everything. So I think that that's why he started taking her advice, because I think he thought she talked a good game. Yes, Southside Chi-Town is still trying to figure out. I'm telling you, it's in Harmon. A lady says the United States was involved in multinational force in Beirut in 1989 to help evacuate the PLO fighters. Then that's that. Thank you. That is what it is. It is Beirut. I knew it was a B, and I kept wanting to say Barbados, and I know, that wasn't right. Leo Lady said at Shirley's divorce, finally, she told him she worked in a law firm in Florida. She did. She sold him a piece of paper and he bought it. She sold him a story and he bought it. A story. Yes, Nestle Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. She is an illegal paralegal. And Lady said, and to seal the deal, she had 17 properties. Oh, yes, she had 17 properties. Mickey Howard contacted her, wanting her to open up a restaurant and move to LA. She could stay with her. But Mickey Howard lives in New Jersey and has since before the pandemic. Let me see, what else did she have besides all those rental properties? I guess she was rich too, I guess.
Because it's a Mickey Mouse bullshit and a stall tactic, which that was the fucking fucked up thing to do. When they part, then, bye.
Yeah. Well, that was a fucked up.
All I know is the attorney that was her attorney that represented her on her cases in Ohio was married. And I heard she was messing with him. And she probably worked in his office to pay off her fees because that was the only way she could pay it. The one in Florida that she has on her resume saying that she worked for, the one in Florida, and I can't think of his name, but she did work for him, supposedly, allegedly. But he's also the same attorney who was stealing Black people's properties in Florida and has been disbarred for doing so and for having people work for him who present themselves as paralegals and lawyers and really weren't paralegals and lawyers. This is where he's taken his information from. And I'm thinking that this is what she told him because this is what she has on her resume. As a matter of fact, I think I'll post that video I did in members. Southside Chi-Town, yes. Beirut, Lebanon war. Thank you. That was just gonna worry me. Yeah. I think she probably tried I think she probably tried to take 17 properties, like Dre said, allegedly, but I don't believe she owned no 17. If she had 17 properties, Why does she keep getting filing? Because isn't this her second bankruptcy? So I'm not buying that. They're Beirut and Lebanon. They're fighting now. Look. I'm still on my Google, y'all. Leo lady says she's using his stationery to send letters. We know she's using somebody's. No, a lady, and let me tell you, these people upstairs. Ever since my sister said something, we ain't smelt nothing. Nothing at all. And by the way, y'all, I have to retract something. I had said that Smokey stole my glasses, right? But he didn't. I guess when I walked out the room with them, they fell out the case. So they were on the floor when I got done my live. They were over on the way in the hallway on the floor. So I found him. He didn't do it for a change. He didn't steal.
Man, I couldn't sleep again. I probably got bad.
No, Miss Boogie Down was KFC. Unless she was KFC and Popeyes and arguing with herself in the chat. She was KFC.
So I gotta get to call my best to explain to him what's going on whenever you get time. I think you got a busy day today,
The
boy.
secretary.
Well, I'm gonna come to you what I got on, so I'm not gonna go home and change anything like that. I'm gonna just, I got on the
Cold
gun.
out there.
No,
Cold out there.
hey,
It's cold
walked
out
off the plane. It's cold as fuck. But I'm gonna see how I can talk to the DA on that shit, on what's going on, everything he said so far.
there. No, just let that. Just don't ain't fool with them folk like that, because they ain't gonna talk to you anyway.
Exactly. You mean did she really? Here's the thing. This is the thing for me. This woman thinks that she can just go and call the DA and the DA is going to talk to her. Is she serious? That who even thinks to call a district attorney? Your boyfriend is in jail fighting for his life, and you won't call the district attorney and speak to him? Okay, that makes sense to me.
They're not gonna talk to you. So
And I did apologize to Smokey because I know he didn't do it.
there's no need of doing that. One thing you do now is go ahead and give me that type of who's into that field right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me go and just hire me somebody the best out there.
He was gonna hire the best with Shirley's money. That girl said even though she sold him a dream, he was still going back to Shirley, and she knew it. This is why she did all those interviews to put it out about her and Nesto's affair and in the marriage. Thank God. She's very, very, very jealous of Shirley. And even though Shirley, as he always says, she them folks ain't made like that. She don't know that this legal shit. Maybe she didn't. But if she was really fighting for her husband's life and she really wanted him back, she would have figured it out. She definitely would have figured it out. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Sonya was an illegal paralegal. She worked for the Innocence Project. She was a corrections officer. She had 17 properties. She owned clubs and restaurants. She was investing in partnerships and clubs. Thank you so much. I would see, I knew that somebody in the chat knew. They knew what the deal was. So I appreciate that. Yes, let me get that. Okay. And then Petty Patty says, Legacy, do you and Native share joint custody of Smokey? Well, Native has his own Smokey, which is a cat, and my Smokey is a dog. I mean, isn't that a coincidence? But but no custody. Southside Chi-Town says, go back to BBC. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, yes, Legacy, she's serious. Leo Lady says, Sonya thinks Nesto is dumb. It's hard to tell which. What DA is going to talk to the other, to the side hen? None. I mean, it just this is how you know she didn't really work for the criminal justice system, because if she did, she would know that the defense, they don't just call the not, and when I say defense, I don't mean attorney, I mean the defense spouses, cousins and brothers and sisters. They don't just call the DA. It doesn't work like that. That is a quick way to sell somebody down the river. Salt and Pepper Tressa says she was a correctional officer, real estate agent, landlord, 3% rich white woman, strip club accountant, paralegal in a law firm, Rachel Ponytail Wizard. She has so many talents, don't you agree? ah. Shirley's divorce finally says she was investing in lies. I think that this really makes her feel important to do all these things. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles says Sonya, she was going to come up, and Nestor thought he had a new mark. I think, yes, I think he thought he was going to come up. I think she thought she was going to come up. And I think she still thinks that she is going to come up, because of all the lawsuits that are going to be pending. Nola Brown says Shirley hired experts to help with his cases. And now look at him. Now look at what's going on. This call's almost done, I think. Oh, now you want to break down on me. What's going on? Come on now.
So they gonna
Oh,
put
there
promotion
we go.
and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I put all this shit
Who's Buddy?
down in this chair. She at the airport. I'm at the airport. No. I'm waiting on my goddaughter. She get off in an hour. Her plane landing in an hour. You want me to call her? Hold on. What you want me to do? Call her?
Call the same one, text you.
Oh, that dude? Hold on.
Why?
Do not be talking to this fat ass nigga over here.
Right. Hold on.
So he doesn't want the man that texts her to talk to the fat ass Negraw that's over there. Okay.
Want me to call him or text him?
No, you can call him and text him.
Let me call and see if he answers. Since he never answers the phone. Just text him earlier this morning with that. Okay, so hello?
Yeah.
Hold on. Go ahead.
I don't know, allegedly in Harmon. That's a good question.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He can hear you.
Huh?
He can hear you.
Hey. They can't hear him.
He ain't talking to us for. Hello? Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, hello? Can you hear me?
I don't remember this at all.
Nah, he real.
Yeah. I just got to turn him up soon.
What you say?
Go ahead.
What's up, player?
Man, what's going on, man? Shit, chilling, man. Working, man. Yeah, good morning. That's about it, man. I got to go.
Everybody's always working.
Man.
Okay, you see they still trying to keep me in hostage, don't you? By any means necessary.
Still trying to keep him hostage.
I said, you see they still trying to keep me hostage, any means necessary.
Yeah, I see. That's what's going on, man. That Russell West, man. It's so good, man.
Yeah, they trying to. What'd he say? What'd he say?
He said it's crazy. You can't hear you?
Around there is crazy, man. Crazy as shit is. Oh, yeah, it was man, a
long time ago. And you see what they put on me in. I'm supposed to be getting that yesterday. Yes.
I got seen that shit,
yeah. Yeah, they trying anything.
Okay.
Here again, something I was ignoring. Houston foodie said hostage. They still hold me hostage.
Which
They know they about to get sued, so they tell me everything is keep your ass in there.
exactly. Yeah. So bigging over here where I'm at. Don't tell that nigga shit, 'cause that nigga is talking. Everything he doing trying to get the fuck out.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, don't talk about nothing about me, your family, nobody. That nigga trying to get out. That nigga.
If this is somebody that you just know from jail, what could he possibly say that can affect your case? Because he's trying to get out. He's trying to get himself out of jail by any means necessary. What info does he know on you or whatever to make you say something like that? This is just weird.
Told so many lies on you, the bond and all that. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Man, this work.
Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm gonna tell his ass.
Yeah. Let him go on where he got to go, man. Them folks is not nothing going on. Waste time.
Okay.
Huh?
I find it very suspicious that he is trying to convince this man not to talk to the fat ass Negro that is over there in the jail with him. That makes no sense to me. Miss Mad About Music said so. He got the CP charge the day after he thought he was getting out, or the same day on the 12th. I think the hearing was on the 11th. It was either the 11th or the 12th, and this is the 14th. Yes, Patty Nesto is snitching. Well, we know he'll do that because he did that when he went to the feds. He snitched. So this is not making. I mean, he is just trying too hard. Nola Brown says so many lies.
Every damn day, man. Ain't even comes at 5:30 in the morning, call my ass. But they ain't do a call at 5:30 in the goddamn morning, man.
Because he keep on with that bullshit, man. He telling everybody he sent you money, you got money, you went over to his old house, got money. I said, man, I don't want to hear that shit. This nigga don't give a fuck about it. Yeah, I'm telling you what's going on. So you signed a bond and you ain't signed no bond. You done took his money. I said, man, I don't give a fuck. He ain't never called you no goddamn more.
Come on.
I don't give a fuck.
The one she calling about a bond?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're right.
I posted my bond. That was 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah, he told me call bonding companies. And they was like, there ain't nobody called personal bond.
So I'm telling you, man, hey, you got a family out there, man. Fuck that.
So okay. So she not only talks to her incarcerated boyfriend, she talks to other people that's been incarcerated with him. She talks to those people's girlfriends. I mean, this is seriously a ghetto love story. It really is. Leo Lady said that was the big Negro that hit his ass in the kidneys. What email? Allegedly in Harmon. Are you talking about me putting something in the chat? Wait a minute. Was he talking about? This is an interesting concept. When he's talking about, a fat ass Negro, is he talking about? Even I know he's talking about somebody incarcerated, but do y'all think that might low key be Lamont and they trying to throw us off? What y'all think?
Shit, low the tech that you using. Other than that, I really got down on the way. I be just like them niggas just like that. I be just like them. What'd you say? What'd you say?
So he said you have to. You have to hear what he
Yeah. So
Hey, here.
what'd you say? That was
Hey,
window.
man.
Okay.
Man, how you holding up? You all right?
That was a blow for me though yesterday. That was a blow. That was a blow. But other than that, yeah. I done went to 3 damn different lawyers already. Yeah.
Hey, 3.
3.
Yeah. It's bad lawyers out here.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you've been through 3 lawyers and all of them have been bad? Every last one?
So
Bad lawyers out here.
remember I told you, and big.
Yeah, I had one. A man, Louis. I already know. Hey, stick your mind and don't do shit.
Yep. So, hey, what they do with you? They move it out your way. They still got the shit on you.
I think I'm gonna put on the 15th.
And they didn't. Oh damn, they didn't drop shit.
Hell no, man. No.
See,
Matter of
that's
fact, she got it painted the 4th of November.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I was trying to tell this client here. I can't go for that. These folks they don't play like that. Man.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Wow.
No.
Man.
No.
Yeah, all
I got
what?
I got it nice, so that's it. Real close, man. Real close. Close call.
Wow.
Yep.
Damn, man. Yeah, you ain't got no room.
Yeah, let it put the Thursday. It's gotta be in Friday. They ain't out.
Damn. So you go on your first hearing.
Yeah, I go to court on February 15th.
That was 3 months. Damn near.
Yeah, you're right. Sure.
Okay.
That's the one for yeah.
I think when he said thing, I think he was referring to the case and not her. Leo Lady says if they don't listen and believe his lies and he can't control their thinking, they are bad lawyers. That girl says Sonya got rid of those lawyers because she didn't want her. Because they didn't want her. Yeah, it's like a team thing with the two of them.
Wow. Yeah, and the other.
Yeah, man. Hey, what y'all ain't playing, man?
No.
They got everything to everybody.
Yeah, they do. They do. Gain and change. Okay. All right. All right, player. I'm good to hear from you, man. Just want to let you know, man. Hey, stay strong and stay sucker free now. Yes, sucker free. All right.
If you did something, man, let me know, man.
All right. Well, right now I'm
Stay stuck and free. What
okay right now. I'm just trying to maintain, bro. Cause they coming at me hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right.
Boy, I know it. I let you in.
Yeah.
But shit, but hang in there, though. Hang in there, man. You got low.
I don't.
Hang in there.
I don't. All right, Flair. I'll keep up with you.
All right, man. Take care of yourself.
Hey. You need to go ahead on and change your shit, man. Change your number and
I hung up.
change your number.
I hung up.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's all right. I don't want to tell him to change shit. So,
Change his number so old boy can't talk to him.
yeah, and all that. You need to change your new
It's the Samoa, you know it came from.
that does not make what? Who is he to tell this man to change his number and not to talk to the other man? Hey, B. Williams, greetings to you. Okay, Morocco, man, I sure wish I was there. That's for sure. Leo Lady said that's what C. What? Where am I? Oh, the. Wait a minute. I can't believe that just happened. Okay. Leo Lady said that's what CC understood. CC says, come on now. I've done the best I can. And Nesto Shackles Shuffle Walk of Shame said, Nesto says he's a mofo gangster. The truth is he's a mofo coward. And Houston Foodie said, why would someone just change their number like that? Because he said so. And that, I just, I'm telling you, this is just very bizarre. I don't remember this. I ain't gonna lie, no shade. When it got to a point where I would listen to the calls, but Sonya would get on my nerves so bad I would stop. So, that could be why I didn't hear this. My tie, I was thinking he said sucker free, but that's not what the closed caption said. And because it was kind of iffy, I couldn't really tell what he was saying. I just figured I'd go along with the closed caption. Nola Brown just blocked the number. I mean, I just don't understand how he is giving all of these orders to these people. I mean, did they work? This is weird.
You know what thing from us to get out?
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody in his camp searching for your information. I don't even know why he did all that.
That's what he do.
Oh, he knows you like that, bitch ass.
Yeah, that's what he do.
Oh, okay. So we just talked to this man. Is she calling him the bitch ass or the Negro that is in jail? I just can't keep up at this point.
He that's what he do. That's what they in here for. Was.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the guy who is in there for I guess credit card scamming or something. Even though I know that, I'm still gonna say that I don't remember hearing this. Leah Lady said, don't accept Global Tail Link calls. Miss Mad About Music said, yes, I miss a lot with those calls because I have to mute her. See, okay, it's just not me. That girl says, Sonya's the bootlicker.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So.
Crazy stuff. But yeah, I don't. I'm about to call your brother and tell your brother when he talk to him. When he tell him.
Why is Lamont? See. But anyway, y'all, we probably got about 5 more minutes of this call, I think.
Ain't no use to talk to him about this type shit. You're the most knowledgeable person. You and my best friend is about the knowledgeable person of what.
Okay. Her and Dre are the most knowledgeable people about this shit. And Lamont isn't. So don't bother talking to him. But yet you want Lamont to get you out? Okay.
What's really going on? To be straight up honest with you. My brother got too much going on. His mind is, man, keep praying on God, man. You got you, man. I get all that. But this they ain't been through nothing like this.
It's because Lamont is a witness against you. She irritates my nerves too, Miss Mad About Music. So it just got to the point where I would tune her out or start doing other stuff and forget I was listening to a call. Nola Brown said, my best friend. The old lady said, damn, you in trouble, buddy. But doesn't he almost, I mean, he was talking to that guy and the way he's reacting now that he's off the phone with them is almost like someone who is scared of something.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing else they can say to me. Okay, just like you just told you just got confirmation. You're right. The man just got indicted. It took 4 months. The man been out almost 3 months. It took almost 4 months. I just got indicted to get a court date. So guess what? If I do get indicted, it's gonna take just that long for me to get a fucking court date, and that's just only for a pre-arrangement. Then that shit gonna last for another 6 months.
Bingo.
I'm in here. So see, that's a year. That's the average.
Nobody's trying to sit in that bitch.
No.
Not a day.
No. So the only thing I'm pushing for now, he got that motion in, and I'm hoping that the judge say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grant you those because of the motion you put in, and you're correct because I'm past the time limit that I'm supposed to have another court date for my bonds. No.
And guess what they did? They restarted them on your ass.
my bond hearing anyway, and he got that on point. But who's gonna take and listen to it? So he's saying that that's what his take that he gonna try to do that next week. So he wanted to see you in your face where he can kind of tell you what's going on. That's what he said yesterday.
Who said that?
Pinocchio.
He said he trying to see me in my face to tell me what. My phone ain't there.
No, I know that. So he can.
So why can't he just say it over the phone?
Thank
You trying to make an excuse to run into somebody? I don't want to see that motherfucker.
Yeah. That was
I don't believe he said that. I don't believe he said that. An attorney's time is very valuable. I don't believe that Krill said that he would see her face to face and tell her that. I don't buy that. I don't buy that he said that to him. Now, he might have told him, I will see you in your face to tell you, but there's no way an attorney who is working during working hours is going to go to some inmate's girlfriend's house who is not paying him any money and tell her anything face to face. I mean, what? The attorney's doing home visits now?
Email. Talk to me through email. That's it. You can call me. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So
I don't even want to talk to that man. Period. On nothing. I just like how I've been following and seeing shit on my own and not getting information from him on court dates and stuff like that. I will continue to do that on my end. I don't need his fucking mouth. I can see what he's doing.
You can see it. Okay.
I can see it.
There you go.
See it all.
Okay. Well, you gave me confirmation then.
And if you need a visit, I'll shoot him a text and say you need a visit. But if you call, I'm not answering the phone. Fuck him. He cannot. I don't like liars like that. We all lie, get out of trouble. No problem. I don't even have a problem with a dude cheating and lying to me. I get that.
We all lie to get out of trouble. A lady says he turned her down cold. Nesto is trying to sell her ass to Krill hard. Nola Brown said the lawyer only wanted to talk to Shirley. And I can understand that. Just say like a respectable person like me. I don't want to talk to your girlfriend. I want to talk to your wife. If you don't want me talking to your wife and you want me talking to your girlfriend, I need you to sign in front of a witness this paper and in front of me saying that I can talk to this person and not talk to your wife. Therefore, I wouldn't have any problems because I just don't think all this stuff is ethical like this. That girl said, yes, he turned her down. She is too mad. And I think that because why does she have so much anger? She seems to be more angry with him than what Nesto is. And that's weird.
Trying to save your ass. That makes sense though. Because you're trying to save your ass. I get that. When you just lying out your fucking mouth like that, like for real, you being messy as shit. Because one, you embarrassed that you fucking tell her, and I told you, why did you say something to her? That's his place, not your place to tell her. Oh, she already knew. No. If she already knew, it wouldn't have hit her like that yesterday.
You see how she's saying this with so much venom? It's just so much venom. Would you talk to her for? Would you call her for? It's the venom in her voice.
She would have told him.
That's right.
She could have told him because it's gonna hit the fucking county website. So she could say that over the line. She could say that on the phone. So if she knew,
coffee is brewing,
like, and then you gonna say, yeah, he told me not to saying that shit.
That don't make no sense.
Like you really trying to fuck up the camp, but you don't understand. Nobody's stupid over here.
No, not at all.
If I had a client and his wife was paying the bills and I had to deal with her, and then I got his line behind, I would too. I would tell the wife too. Well, he don't want me talking to you. He only wants me talking to his girlfriend. I sure would. Nola Brown said, what man wants someone else's side chick? Okay. I mean, ew. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone, said vitriol. That's what I mean, just the vitriol and the venom just in her when she's saying it. My Ty said, yup. Nesto Shuffle Walker Shame said, y'all dumb as hell in that camp. A camp. Shoo. Shirley got rid of him so fast.
Oh.
I know his character. Just like when you disappeared, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying, 5 weeks. I'm like, no,
Right.
something happened. Something happened. Me and him ain't never fell out. Just out of character. Something happened.
Because this married man called you every day, and then, you know, a couple weeks go by and you ain't heard from him, you was panicking. That's telling me right there you were pressed for this man.
He's sick or something. Something happened. This ain't no, no.
If he's sick, you can't see him in the hospital if the wife says no. If he dies, you can't go to the funeral if the wife says no. If the wife says get out, she got to get out. And there's a police body cam video with the same thing going on, where the side piece comes to the funeral and the woman wanted her gone. She wouldn't leave, and they called the police on her. So, I mean, what was she going to do if she did find out something horrible happened? She couldn't attend. She couldn't be there. She couldn't go.
No, silly, simple life shit. Just something happened. Something seriously happened. So he got to, I don't know how dumb he thinks I am. Say shit out of his mouth. And so now I look at everything you said from that moment back as a lie out your mouth, because you lying on some bullshit. I just hate a fucking liar like that. I have a cousin that lied like that. You just out here lying. Like that's ridiculous.
Very much so, like you.
I can't even respect that. Don't even get on my phone, period, for nothing. Call his brother, and his brother could tell me what it is.
The hatred. Where is this hatred? Just the hatred of Krill Lewis.
You can record the conversation and play it back to me.
She probably tried to put her itty bitties, or her inflated bitties, in his face, and she probably tried to show some skin, and Krill wasn't even having it. He didn't want her, and that's what she's upset about.
If you don't understand and get shit. But he don't talk too complex, so he tried to use a couple big words to make him like look like he's doing something, but I just be looking at him like, for real, whatever. Yeah.
He uses big words because she said big words. It's called correct grammar. It's called being professional. There's all kinds of things as that I can name as to why he uses big words. Maybe the words are just big to you and to nobody else. Nestle Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says he knows you're real dumb. That girl says this chick got big nerves to weigh 90 pounds. Yes. Mai Tai said, very dumb. Southside Chi-Town said, Krill, not embarrassed. He's talking to the money. He's not stupid either. I would talk to the money too. Justin's mom says she got a lot of nerve as much as she and Nesto lie. I guess you know how it feels when you get lied to. Oh, deep. She ain't liking, look, she don't like that. She can lie, but somebody lie to her, she is upset. Nestle Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Sonya was jealous of Krill's admiration of Shirley. Yes, I believe so. I believe that is true. And she's trying to outshine her. That's why she was stalking her on the Instagram. Krill likes her. Nesto, was married to her. She wished she could be that. And she never will be. That girl said Krill hurt her ego. He knows them two was trash. B. Williams said legal terminology can be big words for a woman that uses their box to survive. Well, I mean, she's a professional paralegal, so she should know all of them big legal words. It shouldn't be a problem.
Crazy. But he's stupid. He's stupid. He got poor personal character. That's what he got.
Poor personal character.
Messy. Keep shit professional.
Damn.
That's all you get. Oh, damn, I got a lot of shit.
She said, keep shit professional. Well, when he was talking to a professional using big words, you had something you just said. You just said he tried to talk to me and sound professional, use big words. Make up your mind what you want from the man.
Picking up stuff. Oh my.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Here.
And the man just said he got excited. That shit crazy.
He said he got what?
He had got indicted as soon as the day he got out.
What's his charge?
Fraud.
Oh, okay.
22
Oh,
fraud.
got him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sheesh. Crazy.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
But he got a bond.
Yeah. 22 counts, you got a bond. God damn, why your ass ain't got a bond then?
That's
Shit.
what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a setup, man. It's just,
I already know that, especially when this other shit hit. I'm like, oh yeah, they just really trying.
yeah.
Let's call this what we thought it was. No, you ain't think that was. You just reaching. That's all fuck y'all doing. Y'all just reaching. Want to keep a hold on somebody, trying to make some fucking pathetic.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Ooh,
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Now, I know that was painful. No, it was. It was very, very painful. But we made it through. We made it through. He's been set up. That's right, Houston Foodie. They had done set him up. You know, this man got 22 counts, and he only got 22 fraud counts, and he got a bond. Why can't I? Well, because we don't know this. You say you got to look at character and history. We don't know. That might have been his first arrest for that particular crime. Maybe he doesn't have a lengthy record that spans over decades. Maybe he's never done jail time before. There could be multiple reasons why he got one and you did. Excuse me, because I'm starting to sound like him. Why your bond is so high and this man had a bond and could get out. And because the misconception that he doesn't have a bond, he has always had one. He just could not pay it. And that is the difference. And this will also conclude our business for the day. I just wanted to go through that call. I have something. I'm gonna put something in members, a video that I had done on her resume, just to refresh people's memories as to, you know, what she says her qualifications are. So I'm gonna do that. Anyhow, that is all we will be doing. Leo lady said, Krill said, you smell like shit. Well, wouldn't you? So thank you so much to the Marvelous Moonlight Mods, everyone who was here, everyone who suffered through this. I greatly appreciate you. I thank you for being here. And I will be on tomorrow, probably at night. And not so much so after Native. And by the way, which don't forget, Native will be on with his Strawberry Sunday tomorrow. I believe it's at 1:30. So that is what is going on tomorrow. But I appreciate all of you being here and struggling through this phone call with me. I really appreciate it. And I will tell y'all good night. And I hope to see. What did I do? Where the comments go? Oh, okay. Here we go. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Let me get us on out of here. I mean, I don't know. This call, who knows what you need? Let's see. Let's do that song. Good night, everyone. Bye, Justin's mom. Have a good night. Good night, coffee is brewing. Good night, Miss Mad About Music. Shout out to the replay gang.